Yeah, that's what I said.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Black Chicken Bard's Carrion Crown, The Haunting of Harrowstone. My name is Brian, I'm your humble DM for the night. Let's go ahead and start off with some instructions, starting right over here. Right here.
Hello, I'm Beldor Starhammer, War Priest of Saren Ray, also the guiding light in the darkness that is Galarian.
My name is Brian, I'm your humble DM.
I am Altir Forsoon, the fetchling rogue, and I don't have other fancy stuff to say about myself.
I am Terry, and I am playing Celine, the human gunslinger.
And I am Gazoo, and I'm playing Maverick, the Human Inquisitor. And eventually, I will remember to have my character sheet open at the beginning of the game.
All right.
Paper finally.
Okay, so
Very excited about that.
let's get down into a bit of a recap, shall we? Last time, or no, let me pull up some appropriate music for this shit. Last time on the Haunting of Harrowstone. Oh, that's my okay. That's probably shouldn't be happening. Okay, my speaker was on. Okay, last time on the Haunting of Harrowstone, the party continued their way through Harrowstone Prison, searching for more answers into the hauntings that were going on within Harrowstone. After a brief combat with a poltergeist, in which 3 out of 4, or 4 out of 5, collectively pissed themselves and ran away, they managed to deal with the poltergeist, and after Altir was struck by a scorching ray from a ghostly haunted cremation oven. He was beset by the haunting of one Father Charlatan, a spirit that had been plaguing the party recently. It was okay, because with a strength of will and quick application of a few haunt siphons, the party managed to dispel the haunting of Father Charlatan, though not that of the aforementioned haunted oven.
Oh, right.
After running away
Those
Cookies, man.
After running away, the party continued and had a fight with a group of spiders in the chapel, finding some supplies there, and met the spirit of one Visoriana Hockran, the late wife of the also late Warden Hockran of the prison. After speaking with her and finding out more about what had caused the fire, Miss Oriana managed to give the party 5 names of 5 spirits that were overtly more powerful than the rest. The Siren of Ilmarsh, who the party had dealt with prior. Father Charlatan, who the party had dealt with prior. The 3 more names remained, them being the Lopper, the Mosswater Marauder, and the Splatterman. Who these spirits may be or where they might be, the party may be unsure of, but they do know of the existence of a few items somewhere in the prison that may help them deal with these rampant spirits. After a bit more exploration and dealing with some doors that did not want to open in the foyer, the party made it back to the entryway of Harrowstone and beat down one of the entryway doors. And that's where we left off, with the party having exited Harrowstone for now and leveling up. So, let's get into it, shall we?
Sounds good.
You all stand outside of Harrowstone in front of the front doors.
I'm rubbing my shoulder.
So, this was a roundabout way to get back to the front.
Just had to make sure we cleared away to easily exit. Oh, God, hell.
Indeed.
Well, at least now we won't have to worry about getting back inside.
Oh no, of course not. Getting back inside was totally the problem, rather than getting out.
Well, shall we make camp then?
It's about
Right.
3 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
I, for one, would like to go back inside and dismantle every single door that we can find. How about that? Let's do that instead.
That does sound like a very productive plan.
Well, feel free.
Belger, come help me with these pins.
Okie dokie.
Gonna head back on in.
Yep, I'm following.
All right. It was a set of double doors that were at the front of the prison, one of which has been shattered to bits, and the other which is still standing.
Standing defiant.
Yes. Though you can look in and see the 6 remaining doors within the foyer, all closed.
Take apart the other door. So there is not even a single door.
All
Just
right.
make it a no door.
Very well.
No door.
This is a good plan.
All right.
We're only in danger if there's a ring there.
For the sake of brevity, let's say Beldor, with his newfound strength with hammer, just beats it down over the course of let's say, a minute or two.
He's gonna retire and become a demolition expert.
Now,
Smack
with
it
the
here,
2
the whole
front
thing comes
doors
down.
shattered to bits.
Fantastic. I'm very happy with this progress. Look at this door. It's not there anymore.
Very well done. That was excellent hammering.
I'm a good dwarf.
And then I think I want to go in and kill some more doors.
Okay.
Kill all the doors.
In that case, we will go ahead and move to the actual first floor map.
Alright.
Ah, yes. This.
Alright,
The familiar
This.
places.
this.
So this begs the question, which door do we want to tackle first?
I am partial to one of the first 2 on the left or the right.
Okay. So flip a coin.
Do you have one?
I do have one. It's a tiny one, though.
Oh, that is fine.
Okay. Oh, crap. I just dropped it. Hold on. I think it
Oh.
fell into the hard floor. Oh, we're good. Okay.
Heads is left.
Shit, accidentally. There we go.
Tails.
Right it is.
Okay. Right door. Please and thank you, Dungeon Master.
All right. You move around to the right. As you make your way in,
I guess I should stand back and let you.
As he walks in, I'm going to cast resistance on myself.
oh yeah, you took extra rogue talent to get minor magic, right?
I did.
All right. Well,
And I can use it at will, so
yeah, because Unchained rogue talent.
I am just gonna it's gonna be on me permanently, basically.
Well, once you use it, once you get the bonus, you have to recast it. But
Yeah.
all right. All right. So long as you
Okay.
keep track of that, and
Okay.
So, what do I have to
why is
do?
my music not working?
I can hear you.
Whatever.
It's fine.
You can?
You must have
Yep.
your own turn down.
Let me check my.
Did you turn the master down?
No, my master's. Hold on, I'm gonna I'm gonna rejoin the game. There it
I
is.
just have a... Good.
All right.
Alright. Okay, so you're approaching the set of double doors or the single door?
The single door on the bottom right.
Alright. Okay, you approach that door.
Okay. So, I look back and I say, smash it or disassemble.
Beat the shit out of it.
Okay, I'm going to power attack the door.
Okay, let me try to remember how much HP I gave the door. Go ahead and hit it.
Attack the door.
Yeah.
And you're basically wanting to make sure I don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Correct?
If you don't roll a 1, you pretty much hit.
Perfect.
Just,
okay.
And then tell me the damage.
Damage is going to be...
You roll max
15.
damage.
I did. 15.
Yeah.
High five.
Okay. There's no features.
metal
Opening a
dice
door.
continue.
Okay.
Mhm.
Huh. Well,
man, skull
there's
square.
the opening DC. As for smashing it down, 15. Okay. Yeah. Alright. You managed to smash down a good chunk of it with that smash. Like,
Yeah. Barrel door smash.
okay. There it is.
Bell door smash.
It's not still there. I mean, it's still standing, but it is irked.
Okay.
But as you stand there, smoke begins to billow up from the foyer floor.
Oh shit! Yes.
I'm gonna back up.
I'm just like,
I
all right.
never entered the room.
I'm like,
Nope.
fine. I'm totally fine. Unless something is going to happen, I'm immediately going in for another. power
Okay,
attack.
go ahead and go in for another power attack.
Yeah, that's a hit. Okay, that's 10 damage this time.
All right. Okay. It's pretty broken now, but it is still standing.
Still standing strong. That's
At
totally
which
fine.
point, I would like the two people in the room, being Celine and Beldor, to each make a fortitude save as choking flames or smoke heavy with heat rise up within the foyer. However, since there is a way for the air to flow, the DC will be lowered.
Perfect. I got a 12.
All right.
That is a 16.
All right. You both pass.
All right.
So in that case, you take half. You both take 2 points of fire damage.
Ah, easy. Ready for another smash.
All right. Go ahead and hit.
Okay, that's a hit. That was almost a 20. That's another 10, sir.
All right. And with that third and final smash, you smash open the door.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Let me just make these markings of smashed doors without
Yes, you
moving the
really
map this
showed
time.
That door, Beldor. We should
There's the
call
one
you
standing
Beldor.
outside the room.
All right.
Well, yes, I'm not foolish enough to go inside the burning room.
The smoke lessens, but it feels like if you don't move soon, it is going to start to flare up again.
Okay.
As
What did
for
we see?
as for the area you just opened up, let me reveal that to you. It appears to be a short hallway. I mean, or not really a hallway, but a bit of an elevated space with looking in. There's a chair and a desk here at the front, and if you look around the corner, there appears to be a grid of iron bars that lead out into a much larger room.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm stepping in. I'm very curious.
All right.
Away from the smoke? Yes, away from the smoke.
All right. With the last living presence there, it dies down. You see. Let me pull up the actual description. Come on, where are you at? Chapel, no. Workshop, no. Come on, you stupid. Where's the description? Several rows of wooden benches, all spotted with mold and sagging with neglect, face a stage walled off from the rest of the room by a wall of iron bars, which you currently are behind. Though there appears to be a spot of ice that has covered this section of the flooring on both sides of the grate.
On both sides of the doors?
The grate.
Oh, okay.
The iron bars.
Can we see our breath?
Where you currently are, no, but where Beldor is, yes. I didn't completely fuck the maps, did I? No, I did not.
After
Okay.
they go inside the room, does the smoke in that room
Once the
go
final
down again?
living presence exits the foyer, the smoke dies down.
Looks like now would be a good time to go across.
Yeah. I'll
As
move
I'm like-
across while it's died down.
Yeah,
Alright.
same here.
As I'm
Understand.
like breathing this steam from the cold, I'm just like giggling to myself, saying, "It's like I'm smoking, but I'm not smoking."
Altier, where you are,
Yes.
your breath also goes cold. Though you don't actually feel any cold.
I walk up to the bars.
Okay, you stand there?
No, I walk up to those bars because I'm like, I walk up and I like clank on the bars, and
Alright.
like just as like the last bit of cold air is leaving, like meeting my warm breath, I look at the party and go, chill.
Okay.
Where exactly is this bit of ice on the floor?
At which point, it's that general area of where the light blue is.
We can't see light
You
blue.
don't see it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you-
okay.
you-
That's on the GM overlay, not the map layer. Okay,
Ah,
Ah,
there.
Is
that's
it?
helpful.
I can see that.
Yes, and
Belder, are you moving now that you know where you're stepping?
Oh shit! Yes, I'm scooch back a bit. Like, oh, crap,
yeah.
excuse-
Okay, but I would like Beldor to make a. Let me check the spell. I believe it's a Fortitude save, but I might be wrong.
Well, the question is, would he have stepped there had he been able to see it?
It's a. Yeah, it's a Fortitude save.
Okay. That is a 8.
That is going to fail. So, you take 6 points of negative energy damage and 1 point of strength damage.
Oh, of course I take a point of strength damage. Why not?
Apparently those dice aren't so awesome for you if you're a player. Of course, now I'm talking shit about them, and they go, yeah, wait until you're our player. Nothing but crits on Gazoo.
Mhm.
And you feel it as this sudden surge of cold goes through your body, and you almost lock up. And as you step back, part of your body part of your arms and armor has frozen over.
Damn.
It's just a little chill. Stupid prison.
So, what's that? What's it look like that room we can see into is?
It's a long auditorium with rows of benches.
It appears this is where they would perform or do briefings or whatever, so that way the prisoners couldn't get to whoever was on stage here with us.
Interesting.
Pardon, excuse me. Is there anything actively on the table?
No. In fact, the table is barely standing in and of itself.
Alright.
I'm knocking on the door.
Okay. Let me pull back to that section.
You realize there should be no one here, right? You're only inviting a way to freak yourself out.
I'm trying to have some semblance of normalcy here. This place is fucking creepy.
Okay. You knock on the metal door in front of you, Bellator.
Mm-hmm.
No response.
Well, that's good.
I feel much better already. Altair, could you, either you or our Inquisitor, see if this door might be trapped at all?
I suppose I could do that. I'm already here.
Fantastic.
Guess I'll just stand in the back and watch.
You and me both.
Let's see. Skills. That is gonna be 20.
Irony of irony is...
It is not trapped, but it is locked.
Oh.
I'm pick the lock.
Alright.
Actually, no way. I gave that back. I cannot pick the lock. You're welcome. Well,
What?
now it seems the door is locked. So if you could take care of that, that would be helpful.
Okay. I'm glad you checked and jiggled the doorknob and realized it's locked.
There's also no traps. I checked for those as well.
That.
Oh wait.
Roll
Okay.
for sarcasm.
That will be a. You ready for this? 32.
That is enough!
Fuck what? Holy shit, man.
I rolled a 19.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, no,
You
ropes,
like
man.
a
Okay,
plus
you
400?
just click your thieves' tools in, and just click, and the door opens open slightly.
And I just start to push it open and I go, ta-da!
I'm
As I
certainly
sort of-
glad you reacquired that skill recently. It was quite disappointing when you couldn't do that on a previous occasion.
One could say
Even without that, it still would have been a 30.
one could say that it is a boon that you are able to do this.
Well, he just didn't take a 20 last time.
Mm.
Alright. You open the door up. As you open a bizarre collection of antique goods rests upon wooden shelves that line the room. Several of the items contain tiny tags with labels written in a careful script.
Detect evil as I enter the room.
You detect no evil
Bring it.
as you
I
enter
cast
the
my
room.
resist skill and all that, you know.
No evil? Detect magic.
Well,
As for magic, you do detect one magical source. And as
I go
you
to the-
focus on it, it appears to be the magics of, I want to say, conjuration. It's surrounding a wooden stick.
Ooh. Where's the stick? I'm gonna check out the stick.
It's on one of the shelves.
I will identify the stick.
All right. Make a spellcraft check.
Please let it be a flying broom. Please let it be a flying broom.
it would be a fly.
I guess a flying broom
If it's a
this
flying
long.
broom, I'm gonna ride around on a tackle.
It's literally the devil's dick.
Oh god.
I got a 22.
All I
Okay.
can see is David Lee Roth on a giant microphone.
All right.
now.
It is a wand. It is a wand of lesser restoration with 13 charges remaining,
Oh, snap.
Fantastic.
or 12
like
charges. 12 charges
Oh,
remaining.
shit, that's right.
Didn't we have one of those already?
You had a cure wand.
It had
We got items last time that
You had a cure wand of cure wounds or cure light wounds.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't believe I have access to that spell yet. Beldor,
Yes.
do you know? Can you cast Lesser Restoration?
Let me confer with my goddess. I close my eyes. I think really hard. Like it looks like I'm trying to fart, but I'm not.
I believe wands. I believe with wands, so long as it's on your spell list, you can cast it no problem.
Okay.
I
wasn't sure if you had to be capable of casting it or not.
I
Yeah.
don't have lesser restoration.
Each charge allows. It is on the cleric spell list though.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
not
think it's on the
seeing it.
Inquisitor spell list too, but
Yeah.
it takes longer for me to get than it does for
Yeah.
Claire.
Well,
And-
both for. I mean, technically the same for both you guys
Oh,
because
never
it's second
mind.
level
I'm
spell.
sorry. I didn't see it.
Of which
It's level 2.
spell trigger. So cast uses standard action that doesn't provoke. And spell trigger. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And
Excuse me. Anyone who's classed can cast the corresponding spell. So yeah, both of you can cast it just
Okay.
fine without having to roll anything.
All right.
so, for instance, if I tried to use the wand, I would have to make a use magic device
Yes.
Correct.
check. Would I know the DC on that, or would it just? Is that something you know you would tell me if I passed or failed?
It's a pretty standard, but
Yeah, you would sort of know it. It's
yeah.
not hard to figure
Okay.
out. It's like 10 plus
It's a 20.
plus spell level.
It's
isn't it?
20.
Oh, it's a 20.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's straight
damn.
20,
yeah.
straight DC 20.
I would essentially have a 50-50 shot with that then.
All right.
As a magic user myself, I don't believe I have access to that spell, but I don't know if I'd be the best person to use it. I just wanted to put that out there.
Well, I'll hold on to this one for now.
I'm really proud of the fact that I'm a magic user now, just FYI. Even though I have one spell.
I'm
no
sure
spell
you're
list.
very proud of yourself.
Whatever.
So, is there anything else in this room? I'm just
Feel free to make a perception check if you're gonna search the room.
I would like to do that.
Perception.
What the hell? May as well contribute.
That's an 11 for me because I rolled a 2.
Oh, I got a 18 then.
I'm testing out my
22.
metal dice. I've decided.
Okay.
Skull Splitter, please sponsor us.
Uh,
right?
12.
Oh, I
okay.
got the highest.
Well, between you all, you managed to find this collection of items.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
A set of
well,
masterwork
right.
thieves' tools, a bronze war medallion from the Shining Crusade, an unframed
Oh.
Taldan painting of Stavion I, a set of noblewoman's silver hair clips, a masterwork punching dagger, a pouch containing a dozen masterwork shurikens, and a masterwork silver war razor. Beldor, with your keen dwarven eyes, you find a secret passage.
I found a secret door.
Sweet.
About time we did.
Where is
Oh.
it?
It is right where...
Oh,
It is right
Right.
where...
It's a
Or that
trapdoor
S appears to
just
be.
on You,
oh.
where you were.
In my keen dwarven senses, he means short dwarven legs.
Hey.
Oh man. And no hitting on short people. You reach
my,
the
leg-
shit you don't want to bend down for.
It's true.
my legs are perfectly proportionate to my size.
Also true. Hilarious, but also true. Alright, so how do we want to divvy this up?
Well, I think everything aside from the weapons we choose to take should be left here and given to the town, as we did say we would bring them back relics.
Yes, we said we... Oh, I see your point. Rather than carting a bunch of... Alright.
No, kind of out of character. thieves' tools and stuff like that, they don't have charges or anything.
Yeah, no.
I
Thieves'
just
tools
have 'em.
are
Okay.
thieves' tools and masterwork thieves' tools will give you a +2
Which I
on
have.
disable device.
Yeah, I purchased those.
Right.
Well, now you've got an extra set.
Just in case.
Exactly.
Fantastic. And my weapon finesse would not apply to a punching dagger, would it?
Yes, it would because it is a light weapon.
Oh. Fantastic.
But since it is technically a
the
different
shuriken as
weapon, it will not count towards your rogue's
+1.
finesse.
Oh, that war razor's pretty.
You
nice,
wouldn't be
though.
able to. You wouldn't be able to add your dex to damage
To
with your
I'm
finesse
sorry.
training. The punching.
Ah,
Yeah, since it is technically a separate weapon, it would not count towards your finesse training.
Hmm.
You would have to select it separately.
Seriously?
Hmm?
A war razor is just an old-fashioned razor?
Mhm.
Well, yeah, but it can be used
Well,
as a
they're
weapon.
They're also
Serious?
considered to be larger than old-fashioned razors.
Yeah,
They're
and
considerably larger.
they're basically flip out cutting weapons.
Yeah. They're really ridiculous.
Yeah. But don't try to be cool when you're using it, otherwise you'll probably roll really low.
You get +2 to disguise or to hide it on your person, though.
Yeah, that is another thing.
Actually, I would not mind that. Someone can have their dagger back.
I can hold on to the dagger if no one else wants it.
The punching dagger? Sure.
Yeah.
I would really like that razor, though.
I think it would be a good idea if Altier took the shuriken as well.
Agreed.
All right, I'll take that as well.
Alright. Is anyone going to open the secret door?
You didn't tell
I
us
mean,
where it was.
we're
Oh,
still,
it's
like,
where the
giving up chill.
it's where
Right
it's
here.
right over here.
While they're divvying out these items, because Beldor has no interest
Right
in
over
any
here.
of these
Where
things,
can you see the partial S on the
I
floor?
can.
Should I?
I begin to open the secret wall.
Oh,
Okay.
I can
Oh
see it.
shit.
I can see it.
Alright. You open the door, and what you see is a small vault
Right
that is, yeah, it's a much smaller vault that currently only contains 5 objects.
What objects do I see?
Oh.
It's well, there are two small corner shelves like here, but among the items you find a bloodstained hand axe, a collection of holy symbols, a moldy spell book, a smith's hammer, and a tarnished silver flute.
I immediately look to the Inquisitor and I say,
Wait.
I believe these things
Wait.
may potentially be cursed or possessed.
I believe these things were the 5 items that we were told to look for.
Almost certainly. I still have detect magic on. It was the last thing I cast.
Okay.
Detect magic or detect evil?
Of course they're evil.
Detect
That goes without saying.
with detect magic, only the hand axe radiates magic.
Ooh. Can I identify the magic?
Make a spellcraft check.
That's
Or-
9, that's 15.
Let me just double check spellcraft because I may or may not have the DC right for identifying. Identify. You know that it
Is
is.
it 10 or 15 plus?
It's 15 plus.
Damn.
So you're able to detect that it's magic, and that it's some sort of enhancement, but you're not able to get anything. You're not able to get specifics.
And
You
it's
just-
the only thing that comes up.
It is the
goes
only
off of
thing
magic.
that comes off as magic.
What did you find in there, Inquisitor?
Well, this axe is certainly magical, and I'm not going to pick it up.
Why didn't you detect if it was evil or not?
Because they're obviously evil.
What kind of magic is it?
What kind of magic was it, Brian?
I'm not sure of the school of magic for a baseline enchantment, but it's the same school of magic for a baseline enchantment.
Isn't it enchantment?
I think it might be transmutation, actually. I might be wrong.
Transmutation.
Transmutation.
Whatever
It's
school
whatever
of
is
magic
appropriate
magic
for the thing
weapon
we're
is,
discussing.
okay? Let me
Yeah.
check that.
It is the magic of magical weapons.
I mean, I'm just trying to get
Magic
very,
weapon.
very particular.
It is
on-
transmutation.
I know.
Ah, transmutation.
That makes sense.
That sounds
Yeah.
very interesting.
What I thought it was.
But you don't know what it does.
I do not. But
Well,
we can
Hans-
safely assume that it is certainly cursed.
Would I be able to give it a shot?
You can
You
certainly
can absolutely feel free.
you can certainly make a spellcraft check.
You can certainly try.
Please allow me to move away from you first.
That's a 27.
You can tell that it's a
my God.
+1. I mean, in a strictly magical sense, you could tell that it's a
Wait,
+1
wait,
hand
hold on.
axe.
I actually screwed up on the plus. It's actually 25.
Still, from a purely magical perspective, you could tell that it's a +1 hand axe.
It's a +1 hand axe, and that's it? Nothing fancy?
That is all you are able to tell from a magical standpoint.
I can tell you right now that it is a +1 hand axe.
Okay, now I'll switch over to detect evil.
They all radiate evil.
Can you read anything from detect evil? Like, how do you figure out how curses work on something if it's cursed?
Identify, right? Or that may be 5e.
I could say
guess it's DMS.
I would say that identify. Well, no, because that's really more magic. As far as this goes for actual curses, identify could help, but beyond that, it'd have to be something more specific. Especially since this isn't a magical evil effect, this is a more spiritual evil effect on them.
Alright, so we have a hand axe, holy symbols, spell book, a smith's hammer, and a silver flute.
Actually, now that I think about it, the holy symbols and the silver flute do not radiate evil.
Oh, okay. I'll have to remember this for later. There's a feat that lets you do that with detect magic.
And
have
I
to keep that in
think
mind.
there's also an occult skill unlock that lets you do it too.
Are we using skill unlocks?
I don't see why not. You just have to have you either have to be an Unchained Rogue or take the skill focus feat,
I can do that.
or not
Alright,
not
so-
skill focus, signature skill.
We'll worry about it later. All right.
Or
Is there a way we could
for
destroy
this
all
case,
these
psychic
weapons,
sensitivity.
or all these items at once?
Well,
Well-
we've obviously dealt with our dear Father Charlatan, and I believe
As well as
also
the siren.
the siren.
Indeed.
So the silver flute, I believe, probably?
And the holy symbols. Quite fine.
Yes. But the hand axe, the spellbook, and the hammer are what's left.
Correct.
If you just look at the other items, or the Smith's Hammer and the book, you are able to tell that it is a spell book, just from the lookings of it, and the other is a Masterwork Smith's Hammer.
So are we when you say moldy, do you mean like
It is covered in
the
mold.
book- So
the book
you
is-
can't open it and read it. It's just
It's not
mold.
it's not like covered in mold, but there is mold creeping over the bindings and the front page
Gross.
and the covers.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and throw a theory here at y'all. I think the hand axe may belong to the one known as the Lopper. The Mosswater Marauder would be for the spell book, and the Smith's Hammer for the Splatterman.
I believe it's actually quite likely that you're correct.
Which sound like fair assumptions.
However, should we leave the items here or take them with us?
Forgive me, I can't remember what happened 10 minutes ago when we talked over there. Did the lady say that these items would help us fight them?
She said that they possibly could have, but that they also very well might contain powerful curses. At least that's what she was able to tell.
Okay. So it's risk versus reward situation.
Indeed.
Well, as I said when she mentioned it, even if they are cursed, chances are once we defeat the spirits,
or psychometry.
curse will be
That's it.
taken care of. That's generally how these things work.
Celine reaches out and takes the silver flute.
Okay, you pick it up?
Yep.
Alright. It's a masterwork. It's a masterwork flute. It's very finely made. But that's about all you're able to get.
Alright.
And the holy symbols was the other thing that wasn't evil or magical, correct?
Yes, the holy symbols were the other thing that was not
like
evil.
A lot of holy symbols.
Oh yeah, they're like, I mean, there are a good number of them. It's the same list of holy symbols that I gave to you guys when you were investigating the chained up body. I just can't remember the list off the top of my head. I know that Erastil and Desna were both definitely there. Did I say Sarenrae was one of them?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, Sarenrae was the exception.
Okay.
Yeah, Erastil, Desna, Abadar, Pharasma, Iomade, and a few others. I can't remember the specifics.
Well.
Alright.
Did I see an Articula? I don't think I said
am
Articula.
extremely apprehensive about using these items.
As am I.
We've already had one
question
mishap.
was- The question wasn't do we use them, the question was do we take them?
Ooh.
Well, that's...
Oh, I think we absolutely take them.
Did you...
In whatever the case, these items could be key in defeating the spirits.
Maverick, did you actually pick up the holy symbols or no?
No.
Okay.
I've had enough testing luck with my day. If you wish to take them, Inquisitor, be my guest.
So, the holy symbols are neither magical nor evil?
No, they're just 12 silver holy symbols.
I'm going to pick them up.
Okay, as you pick them up, what they look to have been all tangled up together, but as you pick them up, they all loosen and come separate.
They just come apart.
Yeah. I mean, the chains and symbols are still intact, but the tangling immediately comes apart.
That's funky.
How much is there altogether?
There are 12 silver holy symbols.
Jesus.
I can go back on the vid and get the specific list, but
Might I take the symbol of Desna from you, Inquisitor?
Of course, and he hands it to you.
We could melt those down.
I think I'd rather keep them,
Or
and
not.
he kind of bags them. Just right into his bag. I could,
Shaylin was
put
another
these
one.
to use.
Shame.
Asmodeus was another one. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember which ones I said arbitrarily.
And
Very
so
well.
we're left with the axe, the hammer, and the spellbook. And not only the axe is magical, all three items are evil, but the spellbook and hammer are not magical.
Yes.
Wait, the spellbook isn't magical?
It does not radiate magic, no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Beldor steps into the room. And he looks back, kind of like with just a little bit of a worry in his eyes, and he says, "I told you all earlier, should it come to it, I would let the curse bestow upon me instead of you." And I grab the +1 axe.
Okay. You
How noble.
take up the bloodstained You take up the bloodstained hand axe.
And I'm wincing the whole time.
All right.
Oh, incredibly noble.
And nothing happens?
He's
There
really
is
sick.
there is no immediate effect as you pick it up.
I put it into my bag.
It is my suggestion, Meldor, that you
All right.
don't use that until we are certain we are encountering the spirit it belongs to.
I would actually suggest you use it anytime except for that time.
Well, remember, one of us is an expert in these sort of things.
I apprehensively
But
put the
remember, only one of us has... No, actually, we both actively fucked with members of this party. Never mind. You should not believe either of us. Don't believe him.
I don't like these mixed signals I'm getting from both of you. And I apprehensively put both of the remaining items into my bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I would rather hold on to the spellbook if it's all the same to you.
That's fine.
Excellent. Just put it in my bag for me, since you touched it already and everything.
Okay.
I put it in his bag.
Appreciate it.
And I just have this solemn look on my face.
Again, you touched it already.
I'm mentally just praying to Sarenrae to protect me with these terrible cursed items.
This looks like an awfully familiar situation.
Yes, but
Oh,
the
no,
difference
no,
would
no.
be that the other situation was done without the victim's knowledge, whereas this one I'm doing voluntarily to protect all of you as best as I can.
Yes.
And
come
besides
along,
that,
Matt.
you were fine.
I almost died.
Uh,
I'm gonna step outside and I would like to see, can I see anything interesting in the room with all the benches? Does there look like any reason that we should go in there?
there's a set of double doors right here, and there's the cold spot. But aside from that, nothing too out of the ordinary.
Are the double doors metal again, or are they wood?
They are wood. It was just this door that was metal.
Alright.
Alright, well, shall we go and work on the next set of doors?
Indeed. Well,
Perhaps just go
actually, I'm
right
not sure which
across and
you
do
are
those.
doing. But myself and Maynard are ready to go and have been ready to go.
I was mostly watching the door.
Maverick, you just pick up the book and put it away, right?
No, I have Beldor pick up the book and put it away.
No. I do not risk myself at all.
It is
But-
important to note that I did not actually touch the book, if that matters, but it is
Okay.
in my possession.
It is in your possession. Okay, but you didn't
Yes.
flip through it. All right. Just checking.
And did we leave the Bronze War medallion, the painting, and the hair clips there?
Oh, I
Yes.
figured that we took it all.
No,
Okay.
like the painting and stuff? No, we're going to leave it and come back for it after. Because there's no reason to carry it through the whole prison with us.
It'd be hard to carry a painting without it getting
You
damaged.
roll the canvas up.
People get thrown around all the time. I'm just saying.
If
Just
it's a
don't get
one
They've
of
gone-
separated.
They've gone undisturbed this entire time. There's no reason to think anything else would happen to them.
I agree. We should leave it.
Beldor, for your
look at
self-sacrifice in picking up 2 of the cursed items, you get a
You
hero
mean
point.
You mean 3 of the cursed items?
For taking 2 of them into your possession,
Oh,
you get a
okay.
hero point
Oh, there's.
for your self-sacrifice.
Because you're gonna need that.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe.
This card.
Out of
doesn't
curiosity,
make me
what
feel any
card did you
better,
get?
though.
If anything, it
Oh wait,
makes
no,
you
I
worry
accidentally
more.
hit steel card. Ignore that. I was just trying to see
This
which card you got.
is very ominous, though.
I know it's
When we
chaotic evil
were
card, but I
in
can't remember specific.
This room what was this door made of?
That was just another wooden door. All the doors in this foyer have been reinforced wooden doors.
Of course they have. Alright.
Well, go to work then.
Indeed. Come on in, Beldor. Let's take this door apart.
Okay. I go up to the door. I'm not feeling as peppy as before.
Are you just going to try to force it open, or you're going to just break it down?
I'm gonna break it down. That's what I do best.
Okay.
Dynamic entry.
Dynamic entry. So that's not a 1. So
All right.
we're good.
Forceful
It's a 2, isn't it?
negotiations.
Yes.
Max damage.
That's max even with my minus is 14.
Wait, why
Oh
did I
yeah.
minus?
Oh yeah, because he took a point of strength
I took
damage.
strength damage.
All right, 14. Alrighty.
We used restoration on him.
Yeah, I'll just walk up behind him real quick and use that lesser restoration wand on him.
All right.
Does that
Sorry,
heal?
Bilbo, forgot about that.
Does that heal all of my?
think
It's
it's a
1d4. 1d4 in of one. You choose which attribute it applies to with casting the spell.
Oh, okay. Well, then it'd be strength that I.
Yeah.
want.
So 1d4 strength. Yeah. It's just 1d4.
Which, like,
No, I rolled a 4.
All right.
Perfect. Completely back to full.
All right.
And then, I'll just passively walk back out.
Okay.
Alright, have at it. Good day.
All right. It begins to smoke up again.
Oh man, that was a good roll too. It's a 16 on the die.
All right.
12 damage.
Alrighty.
Wait, I'm sorry. No, 13 damage now, thanks
okay,
to the wand.
That brings it down to. All right. It is fairly broken. With your dwarven height, you could possibly squeeze through, but everyone else might have a bit of trouble. Maynard will be fine, but everyone else. At which
Before
point, the smoke that has been rising since you entered flares up again. Yes, since Celine and Beldor are both in the room, fortitude saves, please.
13.
All right.
D 100.
So glad we're smashing these doors.
14.
All right. You both take half damage. 1. You both take 1 point of fire damage as you choke on the. You begin to, as the choking smoke fills your lungs slightly.
All right.
Excellent. That's unpleasant.
Last one.
Yes, it seems unpleasant.
So my luck ran dry just there.
Did you roll a nat one?
One.
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay, you begin to take your hammer and slam it against the door one final time, but you go a bit low, and you swing it into the hole that you made, and bust your arms against it, and it goes through, and your warhammer goes through the hole.
Oh.
Okay, then I just squeezed through the hole.
All right. Make an escape artist check.
Escape
That's not gonna be good. That's gonna be. That's a nat 20.
Okay, you make it through just fine.
There we go.
All right.
and I pick
Let me go ahead and reveal at least the area that you. At least reveal the area because you squeeze through.
I'm gonna say I'm even grumbling half-heartedly at this point.
Yeah. All right. It's a long hallway, appearing to be kept fairly decently. With several doors along the right side.
I attack the door again.
All right.
Yeah, stupid door. That's an 18 on the die.
All right. Roll damage.
Oops. There we go. It's 11.
Ah, that's enough. You managed to bust it down the rest of the way.
There we go. I busted down just like just like Jason Voorhees would bust down a door. Just like down doors open.
I immediately go
Excellent.
across and enter the room.
All right.
Thank you, Veldor.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Excellent hammering.
Let me reveal the rest of the hallway. Because, screw it. Alright. There's be a long hallway with a bit of a curve at the end.
Doors?
Yes, there are several doors.
Are they locked?
They are not locked, and I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal all of them for the sake of time. You open them all. They appear to be several small offices, each dedicated to handling key aspects of the prison's operations.
Is there anything in any of the rooms?
There looks to be a couple filing cabinets, desks, miscellaneous items.
Any files or paperwork?
Do you want to take a closer look into one of the rooms?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
choose one.
Upon further investigation and checking the file cabinets, you do manage to find extraneous paperwork. Though there is a lot of it, and if you're going to be able to sort through it at all, it's going to take a fair amount of time.
What if we focus on just looking for files pertaining to the 5 prisoners? The 5 more powerful prisoners.
That
Like
will...
skimming, like flipping through for key names.
In that case, let's go ahead and make a research check. So, if you are looking through, let's have a knowledge local or knowledge history check as you're skimming through the papers.
Oh shit, that's a 28.
Nice.
All right.
That's another 19 on the die.
16.
Which is 26.
There's
All right.
Give me that juicy info.
where am I? So that's 22 for me.
Oh, man,
Okay.
I pull up the low end.
Are you guys looking for specific prisoners or just the 5 in general?
The
Uh,
5.
Yeah, I would say the 5.
I mean,
Just
if
what
I
I-
get more information, if I get the inclination that I could get more information from doing more specific things from what I find in this, I'll probably.
Well,
keep looking.
it's okay. That was just to determine whether or not you guys got to choose which information you guys got.
Okay.
Like skimming for
Yeah.
those prisoners.
Okay. Right. And let me get your guys'
Oh, I-
handout on the 5. Because the information... Okay, so that's... Alright. And... Alright. Okay. You guys met Celine. You managed to find some information on the Lopper, which I am adding to your guys' handout.
Okay.
And Altier, you managed to find some information on the Splatterman.
Fantastic.
Paste, save changes, show to players.
Huh.
The information is not there. When the Lopper stalked prey, he would hide in the most unlikely of places, sometimes for days upon end with only a few supplies to keep him going, while he waited for the exact right moment to strike. Once his target was alone, the Hopper would emerge to savagely behead his victim with a hand axe. And the Splatterman has much longer history, which I'll roll after to see how long this takes you guys. Okay. This takes you guys roughly about an hour and a half to go through all this. And the Splatterman. Professor Fairman was a celebrated scholar of anthroponomastics, the study of personal names and their origins, at the Orderfall Archives in Caliphas. an accidental association with Succubus twisted and warped his study, turning it into an obsession. Fairman became obsessed with the power of a name and how he could use it to terrify and control. Soon enough, his reputation was ruined. He lost his tenure, and he developed an uncontrollable obsession with an imaginary link between a person's name and what happens to that name when the person dies. Every few days, he would secretly arrange for his victim to find a letter from her name written in blood, perhaps smeared on a wall or spelled out with carefully arranged entrails. Once he had spelled out his victim's name, he would at last come for her, killing her in a gory mess using a complex trap or a series of rigged events meant to look like an accident.
I did find some information on Jigsaw.
No, that's beautiful.
No, that is beautiful.
I love that he gets an inspiration for that.
Yeah, that's good.
Fuck it, yeah. Deal one
Judging
card
by
to
this guy's,
Altier Force.
MO, perhaps this is what was influencing Dove to write letters on the monument in the city.
That's entirely possible.
Do we remember there were 2 letters that he had started?
It was V and E, right? Yes, V and E. I have it right here in my memory pad.
I'd like steel trap that one.
Just gonna bypass whatever that is.
So,
whatever he was writing, hopefully he's still not influencing or will not influence Dove tonight to continue the name or continue whatever word it is.
perhaps we should actually head back to the town and watch over Dove.
It's probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. Maybe we have
It's getting close
few
to
more
5 o'clock.
hours.
Well, when does the sun
much-
set?
Yeah, how long?
If it's winter.
It's February, Northern Hemisphere. Let's say it'll set about 6. Or it'll start setting about 5:30, and it'll be down by 6:15.
And how long was the trip back?
It's about an hour.
About an hour.
Yes, if we're going to be heading back to town, we should probably be heading out soon.
I do hate to leave a job unfinished here, but
This is a
I
formal
also
monumental
don't need-
task.
yes,
Well, we are
I
coming
also,
back.
of course. Okay. Shall we just check these 2 rooms over here and call it a night?
Sounds excellent.
All right.
Alright. That room is... Alright. You checking that door? Elder?
Yes.
Alright. It's... If you check the handle, it's not locked.
I open it.
Alright. Let me...
But keep my hand on the door handle, so if there's anything spooky, I can just close it real quick.
Alright, it's fine.
Spooky.
This spacious room smells of mildew and rot. A long desk and chair sit to the south, while to the northwest, a narrow alcove contains a closed safe. Thick layers of dust cover everything in sight.
I'm just waiting for Beldor to encounter a ghost now and be like, go, 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 ghost!
Ghost!
All right. The next room. Come on. Open
Alright.
it.
The other room appears to be a washroom of some kind, with a door at the end.
Altia, it appears that this room over here has some sort of vault inside of it.
Ooh, vault.
There's this safe.
Let me.
Safe, vault, whatever.
Let me come take a look.
Yes, I thought you might appreciate the opportunity to stretch your
It's over
newfound
here.
skills.
In that corner.
Fantastic. I do a few stretches. And I try to pick.
Uh-oh. Definitely a try.
It's not bad. 21.
You're not able to get it open, but you feel that with the range of your abilities, if you take some time with it, you would be able to open it.
I can't pop it open very easily. Give me a few minutes.
Just focus. It's fine.
Yeah. And I'm gonna.
You can take 20.
Yeah.
Snap, because I have an ability that I want to try.
And what does that do exactly?
Basically, you spend the maximum amount of time to. You basically take take time to automatically get a 20 on the roll, plus your skill modifier.
20 minutes.
Yeah, you
It's
spend 2
operating
minutes.
If you rolled enough dice, you would get a 20.
Yeah, you spend 2 minutes.
Oh.
You spend 2 minutes taking your time with it, working with it, trying to get it open, and then once 2 minutes have passed, you manage to click.
Awesome. What? Actually, when I hear it click, as I slowly start to open it, I want to feel around the edges and look around the edges, make sure there's no wires on the inside or anything like
Make
that.
a perception check.
There's suspicious black powder capsules.
That's a nat 20.
There are no traps on this thing.
I swing it open. What kind of goodies do I see in here?
Okay, let me copy those over for you guys. Alright, you find numerous, though now out-of-date, legal documents, and 500 gold pieces, and a wooden rack upon which sits emergency supplies, 4 potions of cure moderate wounds, 3 potions of lesser restoration, and 2 potions of remove disease.
Was anyone affected by a disease?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Ditto.
Oh,
A rat did bite me
Oh, yes,
a
that's
few
right.
hours ago.
I apologize. Primary care provider and all that.
So I have a feeling my medical records may be a little incomplete.
I may have lost them home.
I'm sure you're fine.
So, a potion of cure moderate runes.
Cure moderate
Wounds.
wounds. 4.
Cure moderate runes.
Gotta watch out for that rune disease, guys.
Deep breaths. It's 4 potions of cure moderate runes, so we'll each take 1, I assume.
Yes.
And then, why don't Beldor and Altir split the potions of lesser restoration, since they're the ones in the melee?
Lesser restoration wouldn't do a.
Have an effect.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
can remove fatigue, or it can heal ability damage.
Hey, that okay.
How do you want to split it out here?
I'll take 1. You can take 2.
Alrighty then.
I suppose the 2 of you should take the remove diseases as well.
I believe he should have both of those.
And what did we say about the moderate wounds? We each get 1, or?
Yes.
Okay.
For those not in the know, that will heal 2d8 plus 3 hit points.
Fantastic.
That's how many?
2d8 plus 3.
Holy fuck, I definitely prefer potions in Pathfinder.
Well, it's because they're based off the cure spells. Though they're automatically assumed to be at minimum caster level.
Yeah.
For the sake of pricing and whatnot. Wait, is it Erasne? Let me just double check that. Pretty sure it's Erasne.
All right.
And I got this big ass bag of gold here.
Gold?
That I do suppose we could take.
Yes. Well,
Yeah, Erasne.
We
Okay.
are, after all, doing this for no payment.
But
Agreed.
now we are paid.
all right.
I do believe this is the reward for altruism.
125 gold pieces per.
Sure.
That is 500 split 4 ways.
Yes.
That is how math works.
That is how my math works. Oh, that's quite nice.
Allow me to take a moment to double check, although I'm sure it's fine. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Mathematics.
I'm an engineer. Love.
And I am a war priest. Miss.
Lady.
Perhaps.
Miss Lady? Alright then.
No, lady.
Should we take these legal documents just to provide, I don't know, proof or anything of that sort
Yes, what
to
sort of
council members?
legal documents are they?
They're mostly they're pretty out of date. They concern some of the legal workings behind like prisoner transfers and how certain
So
more
like,
stuff
operational.
more operational and like transfer of like official transference of prisoners to the prison.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put those in my pack, just in case it comes up, and I'll of course hand them over to the historian when it becomes necessary.
All right.
Shall we go ahead and head back? Check on Dove.
Sure.
I believe Maverick's getting a little tired. He looks like he's about to fall asleep on his feet.
Yes, he's
I'd go for Maynard. Poor boy. Put up with all this bullshit.
Yeah. All right. So, as you all gather what you have and head to, all right, we're still going. I'm just switching things up to just so that we still have everyone in the right spot. So, as you all make your way, out of the prison, the sun is setting. And you make your way back down the path towards the town of Ravencrow.
Yeah.
perfect.
I'm just gonna move you guys here on this map so that
On the way back with Miss Lady and company.
alright.
Honestly, it's not that difficult. I am a lady of a royal house, therefore.
We know you've mentioned
lady,
it.
Not miss.
The sun's setting, you all preparing to head back to the Lomar place and take a nice, decent rest. We're gonna go ahead and take our break here. With Gazoo having a bit of technical issues. So we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes to continue off where we have last left.
Perfect-delicious.
See you all
Sounds
on the other
good.
side.
them.
We're talking. gonna need somebody's advice though about this aberration of normal, but not an actual aberration.
And welcome back, everybody.
Hard
I got your back.
to kill.
Rude.
You know, this is the first time that I'm really hoping that my players don't watch this.
It's fine. It was only the tail end of that.
It was only
Don't
the
worry.
tail end.
So,
The evil dungeon master has your back.
welcome back, everybody.
That's great, man.
All right. So, as the party has decided to leave Harrowstone and sleep in an actual house for the night, it gets dark, and the sun begins going down as you guys are leaving the prison, and over the course of the way down, it begins to set more and more, with it being in true twilight. In fact, almost completely dark by the time you guys make it back to the town of Ravengrow.
On the way back, Beldor's trying to cheer himself up, so he's singing a dwarven mining tune that he heard.
Celine will provide
Wait, hold on.
percussion.
Let me guess. Hi ho.
No. It goes a little bit.
We go.
It goes a little more like, don't want to wait till you know me better. Let's just be glad for the time together.
Shit.
And the chorus is the best part when we talk about lick it up. My
Excellent. Celine starts drinking out of a hip flask. It's still coffee.
Oh, good. With this character, we get to watch the transformation into an alcoholic.
No. All of Celine's, she carries, like, actually, if you look at her, she has, like, a couple of little, like, potion bottles that have, like, mysterious liquids in various shades of brown. If you ever drink one, they're all coffee. It's like lattes, little, shot in the dark, couple of Americanos. It's all coffee.
She's got a bandolier of coffee.
You can tell who's
fantastic.
from Seattle in this group. It's
Bandolier
all
of
coffee.
coffee
a
shots.
walking barista gunslinger.
That is
She's like,
fantastic.
she fires scalding milk.
Okay.
So,
With that,
So,
all right.
the party
Caffeine
makes
high,
their
she's
way
Back to town.
the town of Ravengrow. And things seem to be calm. It's a Thursday. It's an oath day night. It seems to be a relatively calm evening. As you approach, I'm assuming you guys are. Where are you guys
heading
heading?
straight back to Lady Kendra's manor.
All right, so you all head towards the Lorimore place, and you can see that the light is on. It's about 6:30 now, approximately 6:45, and the lights are on.
I open the door and kind of, Lady Kendra, we're home.
She her head pops out of the entryway to the dining room and says, "Oh, thank goodness you're back." I was beginning to worry. I was about to send Dove off to try and find you all. Well, I would have gone myself as well, but...
Where is Dove by chance?
I'm in here!
Locked.
You hear
good.
from the kitchen.
Good
In the
news.
kitchen.
Go head on in to the kitchen as soon as I hear him speaking.
And then as she goes and I walk over up to Lady Kendra just to be a little more personable. and just mention we've had a very productive day. It does look like we will have to make a return trip, but we are back safely, and famished, actually.
Well, I'm just glad you're all back.
We are. Was anything eventful happen while we were gone?
No.
Is Dwarf baking pancakes?
Dove is just finishing up what appears to be a nice roast.
Damn it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
basically, I've
A nice
just been
roast.
working on this
I was
for-
hoping for a nice toast.
Please be more courteous to our host.
Oh,
That's why I like
Well,
you.
you have to say about when it comes to Dove, his cooking is better than most.
I want.
He is
So
quite
this is quite
excellent.
true. To Dove, a toast.
Oh, damn it! Beat me to it.
It's things like this that make me dislike all of you the most.
Sorry, I already said most.
Oh
then again,
yes, and
I don't
that
mean
is
to boast.
quite a prideful boast.
Damn it! Oh, hitting all the words I was gonna use. Felder's just gonna sit back. He's gonna just start drinking out of his flask because you know what? Somebody's already beating him to the punch today.
Altier's gonna sit in a chair, waiting for dinner, and he's just gonna be mumbling, "Toast, host. No, that one was used. Roast. No, I can't use that one. Yeah."
Well,
At which point,
I'm gonna
everyone
get some bread.
Someone
Dove
do it.
places a plate of toast in front of you, already pre-made. Because you refuse to eat my regular cooking.
Someone
He looks at the toast and he looks at him. He goes,
please chip that. Please.
"Thank you." It's a little dry.
It is.
And then he picks it up
It is
and he
placed
just walks
with
out
the
of the room.
finest margarine that he could find, with almost a sprinkle of. Fuck, I'm trying to think of an herb that would go well with toast.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Literally, almost any herb,
The
really.
sprinkling
Yeah,
of cinnamon
works.
upon it. And a nice side of jam.
It's a little dry. Walk out. Doesn't matter what it is.
It's
The reaction doesn't change.
Well,
If
Well.
you think toast is a little dry, might you try this invention called bread?
Aren't they the same thing? Just one's cooked. Oh.
Yeah, Maverick actually takes the toast and goes to the study.
alright. Celine and Dove help get the rest of the food on the table. He was like, well, how did your escapade go?
Well, no one died.
That's always
That's
good.
true.
That's almost as much as you can say about it. Well, actually,
Well, did you discover
we
anything?
we did. We discovered that it is in fact haunted.
And
We also discovered that not all of the ghosts are evil.
we also smashed some doors.
Yes, we actually smashed a lot of doors.
Well, I can assure you, you won't be charged for property damage.
I wouldn't pay for it anyway.
considering the
I
place
wouldn't
has been-
mind.
and will
if I had to
probably
pay for it
stay
anyway.
abandoned. But the fact that you have confirmed that it is in fact haunted is a good thing, and it proves that my grandfather's research into the place was certainly not, well, misplaced.
I'm going to go follow the Inquisitor.
All right, you head off. After...
Engrossed. This rhyming session has me engrossed.
You know,
Good one, man.
I-
Good one.
I admire the fact that you're trying, but that
Yeah.
moment has passed.
That was beautiful. That was Inquisitor.
All right,
Um,
Maverick, you've
I know
made your
that
way
you
in
probably
about
have
a
your
minute
own-
before, and you're just beginning to settle down in the study when Celine walks in.
Inquisitor, I know that you probably have your own methods of sealing or protection or shielding. I'm not quite sure how spiritual matters go. You give me magics, and I sort of know what's happening. Engineering is really one of my strong suits lately, but however, I feel that it would be most ingracious of us were we to bring uncontained evil magics into our host's home. Can you do anything about the 2 items that Belder holds?
Nothing that I can think of, really. There's no...
Is there any way to purify them?
Only by removing the curses that are upon them. And that, I'm afraid, is beyond my power.
Let's see.
I'm
we'd have to
sure
strike-
they should be fine. The curses shouldn't... The curses on the objects should only affect the people who make use of the objects. As long as no one reads the book or uses the axe to hit anyone, you should be fine.
Or uses
there's
the
generally
hammer to hit a door?
Or hit anything, really. He was using his own hammer for that, wasn't he? He wasn't using the
He was
Moloch
using
hammer.
his own hammer.
Okay.
Okay, alright. Thank
Yeah.
God. There
No,
was no...
There's generally a logic behind how these curses work. It's not always just picking them up. Usually you have to make use of them to trigger whatever does it. That's why I recommended he not use it until we're facing the thing that it's linked to.
I still disagree on that, but I will bow to your more extensive knowledge. On the other hand, Jove, is that a source of concern?
That
already
I honestly
flipped
don't
four.
know.
Yes.
I suppose it depends on how it works. I mean, it doesn't seem whatever it is inhabiting Dove. It's just taking control of him temporarily. It's entirely possible it could do that to someone else.
Should we be shielding the whole house against this puppet master?
If such a thing were possible with what we have on hand, but I don't think we have any magics that would last through the night that could protect us.
What about holy arts? Should we move Jove, perhaps, to the Temple of Pharasma? Would that provide anything? Do we,
Well,
in fact,
if it's so
know
much
what
of a
we're up
concern,
against?
we could instead all sleep in a singular room. That way, if Dove tries to go anywhere, one of us will be awake. We'll take watch as if we were sleeping out in the woods.
That is a fair point. All right. Are you sitting down here then? Should I go broach this with the others?
Well, no, I suppose if that's the plan, I should go with you.
Oh, I
Picks up
rather
his
thought you'd said Maynard in your stead.
Well, maybe once he learns to talk.
Back at the table, Maynard is staring into his own plate of the roast.
And 2 humans and an elf walk into a bar, and a dwarf walks under it.
Beldor,
Therefore,
you're such a tease.
I will have you know that my legs are proportionate to my size. Thank you very much.
Oh, man,
It's
Beldor,
more
you're
practicality than anything I see.
Exactly.
This meal has been delicious once again, Dove.
Great. I try my best.
What are your plans for the evening, sir?
Well, since you guys are here, I was just gonna go over a bit of fencing and then hit the sack.
Okay.
Do we walk
That
in
sounds
this time?
fun.
or,
Yeah, at this
like,
point,
7 minutes later?
you guys walk in.
Oh, that's delicious. I need to refill my flask.
There is, of
Thank you
course,
for
a
my
bottle
glass.
of wine and a bottle of whiskey at the table.
Oh, good. I grab a
course.
bottle of whiskey. Start drinking it like a child drinks milk.
It's
Through
good.
a nipple?
It's good.
Oh,
I'm
well,
just like-
good news, everyone.
Yes.
Yes?
Sipping on the whiskey bottle, looking at you.
Selena's
Excellent
mentioned concern over Dove. It's possible that he could be possessed again in the night. So
Wait, no,
after some
hey.
I thought you were
conversation,
talking about
Come out and
things.
say that
How's
then, like, just-
good?
Okay. I thought we would use a little more tact about this, but okay.
How can you tax
whatever.
possession?
I
Well,
put the bottle down. That escalated
so
quickly.
what we are going
Kendra
to
speaks
do...
up at this point and says, are you sure about this, Inquisitor?
Well, it's certainly a possibility, and there's no harm in all of us getting together and sleeping, say, in the main room for the night, so we can keep an eye on Dove.
Like a sleepover.
Well, if we're going to do that, I would suggest we at least do it in the sitting room, where there are at least couches.
Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea.
I would actually prefer somewhere with limited entrances and exits, particularly ones we can bar or at least obstruct.
Guys, are you... This is Dove speaking. Guys, are you sure about this? I'm sure it's fine.
Wouldn't it be just
Do not
okay
put
if
up
we-
no little fight, sir.
Oh, that's
Well-
true. I forgot.
That's just my own personal skill against you all.
I wouldn't get
And
cocky.
we would prefer to not have to chase you down to prevent you from slaughtering another farm animal.
Well,
So if it is all
put it
quite
like
the same
that.
to you, considering you shall not be the one staying up late into the early hours of the night, keeping watch over someone's still form,
Tell you
speaks
what,
up.
you can even have the most comfortable couch.
Alright. Fine, if you guys are so insistent on this. Alright.
Kendra, while we would appreciate your special perspective
Yes?
on these matters, if you would feel more comfortable in your own bed, your presence is, we're not requiring it.
Well, in that... Kendra's speaking up. And it's like, well, in that case, I think I will. Dove? It's for your own good. Alright, Kendra.
Excellent. I'm going to actually not get changed because it's chilly here in the evenings and I shall have no bed covers of sufficient thickness. I'm going to stoke the fire.
Alright. You stoke the fire that's already in the, sitting room area.
Are we going to tell ghost stories like when we were children at sleepovers? I know this
These are-
great one about a furnace that explodes with light and rays that almost murders you.
I wonder where
I
this
mean,
story.
That sounds
Sure.
oddly specific.
Fantastic story.
Do not ask.
I wouldn't call it fantastic. It's actually a little boring. No investment in the characters whatsoever.
Beldor passes out in his chair at the dining room.
Alright, so I guess Beldor doesn't take first watch.
I can have second for this injustice. Everyone hates the mid-morning one. Or early morning? First light morning? No. Midnight. There we go.
Oh,
I'll take. You, me, you, me. I can take the first watch, and
I
I
would prefer to take the first.
but let me just discuss this with you in private for a minute.
Maverick. And if Beldor were awake, he'd know this as well. Lesser Restoration can undo the effects of not partaking a full night's sleep.
Oh,
So if someone
that's right,
were
Miss
to
Vicky.
stay awake over the course of the whole night, they could have lesser restoration cast on them, and they'd be fine.
Right. Also,
they wouldn't get the benefits of the rest, but they wouldn't take any of the penalties.
Oh, well then.
So.
Would I know that? I don't know. Is he gonna
make
or are you gonna mention that? I'm sorry.
If you wanted to know that, you could make a knowledge arcana check.
I mean, if you're gonna tell us anyway, but I'm not trained in it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
I
that.
know that.
What were you going to say first?
Well, I was gonna pull you off to the side, since I don't know about this wand of sleepless nights, and I was gonna say we could also put it like a I could rig a wire of sorts across the doorways, so in case he stumbles awake and just in case someone falls asleep on watch. I'm not saying anyone will, but it's something I can do.
Well, it occurs to me now that we can use the lesser restoration wands to remove the effects of going a night without sleeping, so... Better idea. How about you take the whole night, the rest of us sleep, and you wake us if anything happens? Agreed? Fantastic. And he slaps you on the back, gets back into the room. Good news, everyone!
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna insight the fuck out of that.
Go ahead and make a sense
Or
motive
sorry,
check.
sense motive. We're sense motive the fuck out of that.
Okay. Let me...
That is going to be... an 18.
Ooh.
He seems to have... As
Who are you sensing?
you in...
Oh, I'm seeing if our Inquisitor friend is on the level.
Always on
he
the
is
level.
sane, and he
But
does
whose
appear to have a
level?
plan.
He has a plan, and he's saying bullshit.
He has a plan that he believes would work, but he's offering someone else up as scapegoat.
Not as scapegoat. That is the inaccurate thing to say.
As executor. As executor of said plan.
That is excellent. I'm most gratified to hear that. I was dreading the thought of losing out, even
But,
if
I mean, you know, we could discuss this a little...
Well, I have been reminded that our lesser restoration spell will relieve the effects of going a night without sleeping on one of us. And since some of us have abilities which we must rest to regain, it seemed only logical for our rogue friend here to spend the night till... And
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And Gazoo is having difficulty.
Frozen?
again.
Mid-speech.
Well,
Does make sense for that, Inquisitor. However, actually no. I would
actually-
take you up on that. I'm going to go to bed. Good night, everyone.
God damn it.
so you...
I'm going
Actually,
to
I
curl
don't
up
mind
in a
too
corner
much.
with a blanket around my shoulders, my gun out and in my lap, and not actually asleep. I'm doubling up on first watch.
Okay. You're gonna take...
Considering how Beldor took one for the team with the magical items, and even...
One second, I'm gonna switch over. Unmute? Okay, now continue.
Considering how Beldor took one for the team, and even Maverick in his own small, minor way of sacrificing Beldor and holding one of them, I'll take the whole night in hopes that he actually uses the wand on me in the morning.
I mean,
All right.
what?
And, 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 just I won't regain my hit points, right?
You will not regain any hit points.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It won't hurt too bad, but it's not.
You guys have
it's
a
not
ton. You
terrible.
guys have a good number of potions, and there's the one.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah,
take one of
only-
those if you really wanted. But
I'm
you
only a
won't
few
gain your
days.
hit. You won't gain any hit dice back either.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. And what is it? Beldor, where are you at?
I'm sleeping apparently at the table.
Well, you didn't say you were moving before you passed out, so.
I just assumed that I was on the couch, but I'm fine at the table either way.
Shit. Beldor, shit. I'm gonna walk over.
My internet came back from the dead.
Hey,
I am on
we're
my
back to normal.
cable connection again. Fuck, man.
I'm gonna walk over and nudge Beldor awake just a little bit, slightly. Beldor.
What?
Beldor, would you suggest I drink one of these, potions to get rid of this rat bite thing? Or should I just wait for you in the morning?
Do I know if it would be worthwhile for him to do that?
Make an Arcana check. Or Arcana or heal. Your choice.
Oh, okay.
He says to a cleric.
15.
Yeah, drinking this, it would it's the case of preventative medicine, almost, where if you administer it now before it actually begins to take effect, it would prevent it from taking effect entirely.
So it would be good.
He'd be good.
Okay, I just say like, "Shall go ahead and take it. It'll be helpful." Start drooling a little bit.
I go, okay, thanks. And I walk into the kitchen and I find like a nice bourbon glass. And then I walk back into the sitting room and I set it down on the coffee table and
Do you actually go down to the cellar and get bourbon?
Nope. I just get the glass. I'm gonna enjoy my potion once everyone's asleep.
Just for that, when you actually take it, it tastes like cough syrup.
Oh, God damn it! Shit.
Like, are we talking about unflavored or are we talking like grape flavor?
It's got that really
That's
nasty
almost
grape flavor
worse.
to it.
Oh man, I love Diamond Tap.
Ew! There's something wrong with you, man.
It's not even like
I have-
cheerwine where people compare it to cough syrup, but it actually tastes really good. It's like the bad kind of tasting cough syrup.
I call me crazy, but medicine doesn't exactly taste that bad.
Have you ever tasted Rohypnol? It's delicious.
I don't know. I must have at some point.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
So bad remarks.
Mute.
CA.
I have to try and remember. Give me a moment. I'm sleeping anyway.
Remember, kids, it's wrong to use roofies. Under any and all circumstances. Never do that.
Oh,
Unless the answer is continuously and enthusiastically yes, it's a no.
oh no, definitely not. I've never had anything for insomnia.
All right,
Would
so
you really remember?
after finishing dinner and beginning to bed down in the living room,
Sitting room?
sitting room, with the fire burning in the fireplace. Maverick, as you begin
Yes.
to bed your way down, you're thinking through the day and trying to think about things, and as you look around, you swear you can see. It's only for seconds at a time, and there's like gaps between it, but you're swearing you can almost see small blood-writ letters on the wall next to you. But then you blink and can look again, and it's gone.
God.
Could I see them clearly enough to make out what they were?
Yes. The ones you were able to see were MAV.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Mm.
So he just kind of whispers to himself, I've got more time then.
It's a good thing I have a long ass name.
Yeah, right? And he settles in.
Good thing my name's not Bob.
Fuck it. Good thing my name's not Al.
Oh, yeah. Wait, no, it would have been your full name had it been that character.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright. You all bed down with Altair staying awake the night, trying to pushing through. Being a fetchling, you're okay in the dark. You're fine. You've got your horrible tasting cough medicine, and
I'm just throwing it around and tannins.
So you will not be affected by the filth fever come the morrow.
Awesome. I'm marking off one of the potions of removed disease.
All right.
And also, just as a note, during most of the night, I know Terry said she was gonna act like she was sleeping, so I'm not gonna metagame, but I'm definitely gonna stay awake and mostly just kind of lay in the doorway
Right.
and just kind of observe.
I was actually gonna say, once it reached a reasonable watch length, I was going to wake up and then go relieve him.
I'll take care of it, Celine. I know you enjoy your rest.
I do, however, I might be feeling a slightest bit of guilt about the whole book thing. So, take your rest. I'll be fine. The fire's going, I can see fine enough.
At this point, it'd be about 9 o'clock, 9:30, because you guys got back about 6:30, had dinner for about a half an hour, so 7, 9 o'clock.
With that, I will see. If you insist, please feel free to wake me if you need anything or hear anything at all.
Oh, if I hear anything at all, I will be screaming. You have no need to worry about that.
And where is Dove?
Dove's on one of the two couches, with Beldor still at the dining room, Maverick curled up in a corner with Maynard, and the other couch available.
Okay. I'm gonna sleep on the floor right under Dove. So that way, if he gets up, he'll have to step on me.
All right. His
essentially.
rapier is on the coffee table between the two couches.
Okay. God, I hope he doesn't stab me in my sleep.
I'm going to actually, as he settles down, I'm going to start humming a low. Nobody knows this but me, but it's a Califas dirge. Just because Celine likes the melody.
All right.
We'll
just say it's the town this tune that's going on right now.
Yeah, just humming.
Okay.
Just to help ease him into slumber.
You continue your watch. Do you go to bed at all, or do you stay the night?
I will stay up probably. You said it was 9 when I relieved him?
Yeah. Actually, let's say 10, actually.
Okay, I'll wait until about 2 or 3 in the morning. Stand up, walk the room a bit, stoke the fire, and then I will go and I'll go and smack the Inquisitor awake.
Alright.
Just backhand him on his shoulder.
Alright.
Why?
Wake up.
Why? What?
That was a very cruel thing to do. That's a very cruel thing to do. It is your turn. Enjoy the rest of the watch. Up. I need your couch.
Whatever. You get up, Give it a stretch.
Lay down, back to the center of the room. Just like
All right.
shuffle and sleep. Gun's still out,
So
but
and you
back to the room.
return to sleep. With Maverick, you are now awake and apparently
Yeah, I
on
guess
watch.
so.
And as you continue your watch through the night, the letters keep popping up. M-A-V-E.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
And I'm assuming you continue your watch for how long?
How many hours are we into it already at this point?
You guys went to bed about 8, let's say. Now it's about 2, so you're about... Or it was about 6 hours in when you started.
So there's only about 2 hours left of the night?
Well, in 2 hours it'd be 4. So if you want until morning, it'd be 6.
Alright.
Or you could wake us all up early.
You could wake someone up at... You could, like, say, you could wake up, say, Beldor up at 4, and he would have gotten his full 8 hours.
Yeah.
What about Dove? He needs to pull his weight.
Shut up.
That's not
No,
the person
I'll
we're
wake up Beldor.
watching
Alright.
wake for watch, because that seems
You'll wake
a
up...
little
Okay, you
ridiculous.
head over to the dining room table and nudge Beldor awake.
Oh shit, I drooled on myself again.
Though for Celine to get the full 8 hours, I'd say at least till 8. At least till 8 o'clock, possibly 10. Because she did stay awake during the first watch, so yeah, she'd have to sleep till 10 to get the full 8 hours.
So what's the plan, Inquisitor? I'm taking watch.
Yes, that is the plan.
Oh, fantastic. When do you want to be woken up?
Morning.
What is morning by your definition?
I don't know. Make it 8-ish, I guess.
Got it. I'm not gonna wake them up until noon.
Alright.
Douche.
Oh god! The canoe has arrived!
Does anything happen on my watch?
No. Well, nothing happens, but come about noon, I'd like you to make a will save, please.
A will save. Oh, of course. Uh-oh.
At noon?
That's 11.
Well, not at noon, but come daylight. All right. Come
Okay.
daylight, you're watching. You're keeping up on this watch, and not insisting on not waking them up until noon. But as it actually begins, as the beginnings of daylight begin to trickle in, you're focusing on just the beginning to wake up and begin your morning thoughts, and you're actually going through your prayers to get back your spells for the day. When,
How many hit points did I heal, by the way? Full?
For a long rest, you get half of your max back.
Oh, half of my
And
max.
You get half your max back and 1/4 of your total hit dice.
Sweet. So I'm back to max. Oh, that's
I gotta
awesome.
make it a bit harder than 5e. Come on. I'm not making it that easy.
Really don't! The rules do it enough for you. You don't have to help the rules.
I'm giving you guys more with this than I should be, but
Yeah.
but as you're going through your spells and the light of the dawn is coming in through the window, you're suddenly shot. You're shot through your back with searing pain down your spine.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. As I fall onto the ground.
And it's, around your, around your upper spine, and specifically around your neck. You do take 1 point of Constitution damage.
Oh, did I heal the con damage from a long rest?
You healed 1 point of the con damage you had before.
Okay, so it's back down to 1. Okay,
Yeah.
That's fine. Perfect. So it
it's
cancels
pretty
out.
much a net center.
Perfect. That's fine. I'm okay with this. I just fall, hit the ground with a nice loud thud. Just, I don't like this at all. I don't consent.
I do not consent.
What are you doing on the ground? Where's the coffee?
I've had a bit of a tumble.
Yes,
And
do it quieter next time.
There's been a bit of pain in my back.
What pain? What's the problem?
Why is the sun so high in the sky?
Because I wanted
the
to
first
to have
rays
your
of
beauty.
dawn are coming out.
Life and coffee!
Beldor, what is... why are you on the floor?
Because there was a sharp pain that shot up my spine and into my neck.
Stop sitting like that.
What?
I head into the kitchen.
Celine,
I get up.
You're at the point where you're not fully rested, so you do not gain you gain enough rest to not take the penalties, but you're not getting the full rest as you currently stand.
Okay. That's fun.
With it being like 6:50 or so.
Which is hilarious, because that's more than I get in a normal night's sleep.
See?
Thanks, D&D,
I
for
gotta
making
be on this
things
for something.
totally on the level.
Oh, Beldor, get off the floor. I'm sure it's nothing and you'll be fine. I'm just gonna step over him.
It's fine. Coffee will fix this.
Dove is
And I
still
go
passed
into
out
the
on the
kitchen and I
on the couch.
Someone kicked Dove awake.
What? Oh man, what the hell,
What?
guys? What?
Watch your foot, sir. Watch your foot.
Oh, sorry, Altier. Ah. What the hell's going on? Is it morning?
Time to get up.
Ah.
We demand pancakes.
Go, make him yourself. Get off the floor and make him yourself, man.
Ugh, pancakes.
He's not taking any of your shit today.
I don't know how to respond to this.
I know how you feel. Just remember, my friend,
Look,
it was probably aliens. And I
I'm
pop
making-
him on the shoulder and I go sit down at the dining table.
alright.
I vow to you, sir, it was probably aliens.
Ancient aberration theory.
Alright, fine. If you guys want me to make breakfast, one of you's gotta help me. I'm not doing this myself.
I have
I'll
been
make
known.
toast. I make myself toast.
You make yourself toast.
I'll help you out, Dove.
Alright, come on.
Teach me your mystic ways, O kitchen master.
Colonelmancer.
Celine gives you the strangest fucking look.
What's the name of the thing where you cook the eggs, but you cook a fried egg, but it's in the center of a piece of toast?
Eggs in a basket.
Eggs in a basket. Alright, come on, we're making eggs in a basket today.
Do we need to make good toast with that?
Shit, I want eggs in a basket, you guys.
Alright, Altier, make a profession cook check.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? I'm proficient in that, or skilled in that. No, I'm not. What is that? Performance?
Profession.
It'd be profession.
Oh wait.
Unless you
yeah.
have ranks
Okay.
in specifically profession chef, it's just your wisdom.
Hey, that's a Oh shit! Let me scroll over. That's an 11. Cause I have 0 modifier.
Nothing's burnt.
The ones you make are kind of all right, but they're not at the same culinary level as what Dove makes.
So it's kind of like IHOP. It's food,
Yeah.
but it's good.
It's
Yeah.
recognizable as stuff you can put in your
Yeah.
mouth.
It's IHOP, but not
Like
quite
black.
Waffle House level. Like, it's
Yeah,
not the...
okay.
It's 12 o'clock at night, you're wanting something. It's prepared breakfast food, which is mediocre at best.
Nah, it's nah.
If you're drunk, who cares?
It's a Denny's.
Yeah, it's Denny's.
I feel like Denny's is gonna come chat our channel.
It's
just for
Denny's,
that.
not quite Waffle House.
Fight me, Denny's. Fight me.
Fight me. Next.
I got a bone to pick with Denny's, so they can bring it on.
Alright.
Oh god.
We
Moved
hate
over.
Denny's.
My
Sponsor
ass.
us. Please sponsor us.
And I do the whole like stack up like 6 plates on my arm, and like walk out and start passing them out because I'm really proud of the food I've made. And
Make
start
an
passing 'em out.
acrobatics check.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Oh god.
So this I may do better on if I rolled better than that. 12.
You drop 2 plates, make a dough,
Oh, shit.
but with a natural 17 on the die, Dove manages to catch them before they hit the floor.
Can I try to catch one with my foot?
Make a reflex save, sure.
22.
Okay, you do
Wow.
manage to catch one of them. In fact, 3 plate, but as you were going to get it, a third plate dropped off your arm. But Dove managed to catch that one instead.
Well, okay. Good enough. I do like the Spider-Man thing, you know, with the tray, with Tobey Maguire.
That was so fake looking.
And Maynard just looks super duper disappointed. He's like, aw, pancake.
And
Dove sets a side of bacon out for Maynard, and Maynard just tears into it.
I slide a plate in front of Maynard and one in front of Maverick, and I say, it's half of what you want.
He's like, toast. Thank you.
There's a little bit of toast in here. You know, just, you know. Dove didn't make this. I did.
No, it's
Good.
fine.
Blaine comes out
still
with
have toast.
4 carafes of coffee at this time. Sets 3 out in front and then sits with the 3rd carafe in front of herself.
At which point, Kendra comes down and says, "Oh, is breakfast ready?"
It is. It is.
You can have mine here, and he holds up his plate.
Oh, thank you, Inquisitor.
Okay.
No problem.
Yep. Okay.
Altair made it, I believe, so know that it was made with love and good intentions.
Oh, well, Thank you.
It was.
It's very, very good, Altia. We are
Thank-
blessed to have someone as proficient with a skillet as you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
Right.
it.
Yes. We appreciate it also.
Maverick's a tough nut to crack.
I actually believe Maverick is a piece of stone that was replaced by a nut at birth. As a nut?
Even I'm lost on that one.
Okay.
It's fine, I never provided you a map. Who'd expect you to know what I was talking about?
Stone replaced by a nut. That seems highly impractical.
Kendra speaks
toast.
at
Why
this
would you
point.
use a nut when you have a stone?
Kendra speaks up and says, "So, I can assume you all are heading back today?"
Try and plant a stone.
Into
Yes,
someone's skull?
likely as
Yes,
soon
that
as we're
works
finished
very
with
well.
breakfast, considering now we're running a little late.
No, it's only like 7 a.m.
Oh, right, we're not running late. My
No,
sense of
you're
time-
hilarious. It's more
However.
close to 1 p.m.
No, it's
Whatever
it's
the
seven-
It's 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
It's, well, with how long it took to make breakfast, about 7.
Uh.
It's about 8. It's
Noon.
closer to 8.
Whatever
Oh,
the
wait,
case.
I thought that we were
us
sleeping until noon.
Well,
Well,
Yeah,
apparently
Bell-
I was
Beldor
interrupted
hadn't
very rudely.
planned on waking you all until noon.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
Like
he...
dawn.
But
It didn't
yeah,
work
at
out.
dawn was when he ended up waking you all up.
At dawn, I had to make a saving throw.
as he was
Whoops.
preparing his spells.
Dawn we throw.
Yeah, but we just figured he's having back problems because he was sitting weird, and we stepped over him when he.
At least it wasn't at dawn we planned, because plans go tits up very quickly.
Just like Beldor this morning.
Apparently that was actually ass up. He presented us a great opportunity to mock.
You know, you'll all feel awfully terrible for making fun of him if it turns out that it was the effects of a curse or something.
Oh god, that would be horrible.
Hold on.
Anyone if it
Hold
turns
on.
out that your selfishness with regards to watching
If
and
I may,
watches resulted in that.
if I may interject, I would like everybody to know that I appreciate you've noticed my great dwarven posterior.
That was I rather thought it was your armor.
I thought it was just your elbows reaching towards your back. I hadn't really been looking.
Oh my god, we're such dicks, and I love it!
I thought it
Beldor's armor does actually have a
It's got a butt plate.
Like that line down the middle?
crafted
Uh-oh.
set of ass cheeks.
Damn right.
Does his armor have
One of my best features. It
The
is one
same
of,
reason that so often female armor has boob cups. Like that shit, if you hit just right,
Yes.
will collapse your fucking clavicle, but it looks apparently nice.
But wait.
It
Does
is
Celine
dwarven
have boob
ass
cup
cover.
armor?
What?
Celine does not have boob cup armor because Celine is smart and also wears
Practical?
the sort of like leather chest piece that most archers wear.
Yeah, she's gotta have that bandolier.
So nobody
Of-
uses that
of
armor. Get out of here.
coffee.
That's sexified armor. Stop sexifying dwarves.
I mean,
Oh no, Beldor asked.
Beldor is more than an
specifically.
object.
what's
Beldor
that,
asked
Brian?
for that specifically.
When did I ask for this?
Beldor, I want you to know that
He asked for it. It's
Are-
because
are
he
you-
was wearing- I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
Rape is not cool, folks. Consent is totally awesome. I am a horrible human being, alright? I admit
it's
this.
awesome.
Oh.
Do not judge consent by what someone is wearing. There is my full disclaimer. I'm sorry, but the joke just presented itself.
Just FYI, it's storming really bad here, so I think my internet's slowing down a bit.
And
But-
actually, now that you bring up storms,
Oh, of course.
no, it is sunny. It is actually sunny out today.
Oh, thank goodness.
Wow.
Beldor, though,
Fantastic.
what did happen this morning?
I fell
Ah.
because there was a shooting pain in my spine. I apparently failed my wisdom saving throw.
What is a wisdom saving?
It's a cleric thing. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
I'm not very wise, admittedly.
Well, did anything else happen? I assume this isn't a thing that happens to you all the time.
No, this is actually a first, and I'm not that old.
Huh.
Sorry, I guess all
Does
dwarves
back
just
pain
come off
run in
as
your
old.
family?
Must be the beard.
Well, yes, actually, it does run in my family.
Oh.
Noted.
Well, there you have it then.
Well, perhaps it's just that.
Shit, I guess I should retire. Well, I'll see you guys all in Lepidstadt, and
Do you feel whole?
I feel myself. Yes, I mean, I feel like I'm.
Weaker than normal?
I mean, I don't feel really any better than when we went to sleep, but I don't feel any worse.
Okay.
That's all that's important.
Yeah. You feel good enough to go?
Well, I mean, after getting complimented on my dwarven posterior, I feel like I could take on the world.
Excellent. Let's go. We have had breakfast. I have had coffee. I have popped off my bandolier. Let's go. I don't even know what that is, but apparently I have one.
Bandolier?
A
Bandolier?
coffee. It was something that our dear Inquisitor said.
Yeah. I know what a bandolier is. I'm surprised a gunslinger doesn't.
Oh, we prefer to call them bullet belts.
Ah.
Ah, those would be very fashionable at some point in the near future, I would imagine.
In the near future, I rather thought they would be, somewhere in the 90s.
The current
What
year
year
is
is it right now?
4718.
15.
4718. So in about 40 years, they'll be very popular.
Excellent. That's exactly what we were.
All right, well,
4718.
Yep.
Okay, where did we go then?
4718 AP, I want to say.
So, closer to like 80 years.
Something like that. But
Yes.
anywho, the Inquisitor's right. We should get skip to it.
Agreed.
Hop, skip, and jump to the prison then.
Lady Kendra, we will be returning before
Well, I would hope so.
or at nightfall.
And you're sure you don't want Dove or myself to accompany you?
No.
So voting for you, Dove, but the majority is apparently set against.
4718 AR is the current year.
Alright.
We
All that or a bad joke.
we'll be fine. Just keep an eye out for yourselves, and we'll be off.
Very well.
Onward.
Off
Alright.
to hell of Harrowstone we go.
So you all
Let's go to Harrowstone then.
make your way. Oh, you all make your way back to Harrowstone.
Back into hell. Let's go.
All right.
There's nothing
Alright.
wrong with this picture.
You all stand once again outside of the main gates.
Please tell me the doors have not rejuvenated themselves.
As you make your way to the main entrance, no,
They're
it's-
not adamant.
they're still trashed.
Excellent.
Um,
Let's head on inside.
Real quick, before we do that, perhaps we should. Excuse me.
You're
That
excused.
was not in character.
Oh, you're
uh,
excused.
Perhaps we should. How clued in do we want to let Kendra and Dove be on everything we find here, just so we're on the same page? Like, we found with pretty definitive proof that the professor did not die by chance. And we did not mention it to Kendra, which I thought was wise.
I hadn't been intending on telling them anything about what we found here.
Well, I'm just referring.
Unless they asked very pointed, specific questions.
I just want us to be on the same page.
Unless
I don't
we can
think we
find
should act
anything.
like this, but be broad.
Unless we can find anything that would definitively clear the professor's name of any sort of wrongdoing, as apparently a lot of the peasant and or uneducated of the town sees him, we should not perhaps bring up what we discover. I feel not necessarily that it would do any harm, but that it would not necessarily do any good, and might conflate or confuse issues that we are not aware of.
Okay. That's all I just wanted us all to be on the same page. Let's
However, this does not necessarily mean that we should not share particulars with the sheriff and the council.
I'm just going to assume this conversation happens on the way back.
Yes.
yeah, that's fine.
You know, again, I don't really see the need to tell them everything we find here. I mean,
not everything.
the deal was really only to investigate the place and bring back anything we find. They didn't seem interested in knowing anything about the journey itself.
No.
They do not seem interested in sharing any of the costs.
My main interest is saving Kendra emotional distress, along with not getting her riled up, so to say,
Yes.
and have her come up here for whatever reason. So,
So,
Sure.
the professor died because rocks fell on him, unless we can uncover proof otherwise.
Which we have.
Physical,
Anyway.
hard proof, rather than the words of a spirit.
No, it wasn't the words of a spirit. We investigated the statue, and we were able to determine that the statue had to have been moved, like, was it 10 feet, and then fell backwards? There's no possible way it could have fallen on him by chance. And how it was cut down was not through natural erosion. It was.
However, I feel that I should point out that deductive reasoning might be something that you and I are well acquainted with.
Agreed, which is why, well,
Many are not.
and I agree, and that's why I don't think we should bring it up yet. But,
Well, I think for now we can all be in agreement that there's no need to share information about what we find here with anyone.
Yeah.
At least until we are finished exploring the place.
Fair.
sounds fair.
Yes.
All right.
Uh,
The same door that we left. That
excuse
we
me.
left out of the last time.
I wanted,
Well, yeah, are you guys going in through the main entrance or up through the second floor entrance?
Well,
Let's
no,
go through-
I meant more. Let's go through the main entrance and then to the left rather than explore.
Oh, we did miss a door over here?
Yeah.
For the sake of brevity, I'm gonna say while he was fiddling with the lock, you guys check that door, and that was the privy.
Okay.
That's
Fair enough.
excellent.
Just to save
Well, then,
you guys
yes.
a bit of time.
Back up through the door we originally came through then. And maybe bash that one down as well. Just
Yes.
Actually, I had a thought.
Through
I
I
wanna,
noticed that there was a set of double doors in the
auditorium?
theater. Auditorium is as good as word as any. There was a set of double doors in the auditorium across
Yeah.
from the doors that we previously I had previously tried to open without much success. You know, before the whole smoke and fire and death thing.
That actually.
Right, I suppose we could check that room. No reason not to.
Beltor! Please, if you would.
We need your master key.
All right. I mean, I go up to that door, and I take a nice, like, spread-legged stance, prepping myself for the power attack.
All right, make your. Go ahead and have at it.
That's a hit.
And we all stand very far away and outside of the room while he does that.
So.
Well, Slane's actually gonna get eyesight on him and the other door through this other doorway. But then
There-
yes.
13 damage.
Okay. You take one good swing at it. Smoke begins to pick up.
This old song and dance.
Yep.
All right, that's also a hit. Thank you very much. That's going to be 12.
All right. Another hearty swing. That door that of the two doors appears to have once again taken a solid chunk. You could get through, but your companions. How much did you say it was? 12?
It was 12, that one.
All right. I'm just trying to get it for keep track.
So if I can get through before the smoke begins to make me have to make a fort save, I would absolutely be more than happy to.
You would have to make an escape artist check to get through, though.
All right. And if I don't make it, then it's a fort save.
Yes. As
All right,
the
worth it.
smoke billows up.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to do it. Because I have a -5 and I rolled a 12.
Yeah, no. All
Okay.
right, so
You have a
make
minus.
Yeah, I'm not dexterous.
and
Damn.
ACP.
A fortitude save, man. A fort save.
Fort save, however, is going to be 17.
That will make it, but since I rolled minimum damage, you take 1 point of damage.
Whoop, whoop. That's fine. I can live with that.
All right.
All right. Final swing. Sweet. At least I'm assuming it's the final swing. That's going to be 13 again.
Yeah, you managed to bust down the rest of the door that time.
And I just say, come on in! And I take a step in and to the left.
Mark that door. Alright, that door has been busted down.
It's nice to know that I can consistently break doors down within 3 hits.
All right.
I'm gonna start making my way over, avoiding the ice patch to the other set of double doors.
Alright.
I'm gonna... What am I gonna
I
do?
would actually prefer to
And I wanna
explore. Attack.
I wanna check it for traps and see if it's locked. All that jazz.
I'm just gonna cast guidance on myself because why not?
Oh, and I also do cast resistance on myself. Thank you for reminding me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Was that perception?
Yeah, if you're checking for traps.
Oh, for traps.
I guess there's no reason to not have resistance on me. It's a 0 level spell. I use resistance.
Right? You may as well while you got it.
Yeah. That's a 9, 18, or 18 plus 6 plus 4. Oh, 18 plus 6. What is that? 24, then plus 2, 26.
Yeah, you don't detect any traps. Celine, as you're looking through, you get the understanding that this wasn't a place for entertainment, and as you're thinking through, this was most likely a place for sentencing. And as you're taking...
Like final sentencing, or like you've been held here until trial, and then the trial ended, and this is what you get to do for the rest of your life.
Sort of the second. And as you're looking around, you get a flash, and a vision takes you. And as you're looking around, your friends are no longer there, but you're in the middle of a crowded... the auditorium is now filled to capacity. And behind the bars is a judge in black robes and wig and whatnot. And before him is an individual crouched over. And let me actually get proper music for this.
Yay, music!
Yes, in charge.
Order! Order! You are hereby sentenced to live the remainder of your short life in Harrowstone, which I hasten to add is a blessing compared to the extent of your crimes and the suffering of your victims. There you will reside in the misery of your thoughts until such time as you are drawn, hanged, and quartered. May the gods have no mercy on your blighted soul. And the individual that's down on his knees being sentenced he's bald and very gangly. And he's just sort of hangs his head as he's being sentenced. And turns his head to look at you. And it's a rather deformed face with sharp fangs and just absolutely white eyes, and the skin goes gray. And then as soon as he looks at you, the vision ends. And you're staring at your companions with Altair having opened the door.
I'm opening it. What do I see? Sorry.
It's not trapped, it's not locked. Just let me take the time to reveal it. Yeah, screw it. It's a fairly large room.
Muted.
Oh. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah. It's a fairly large room. The northeast wall of the room has partially fallen, revealing the dark, murky waters of the pond outside. Moldering training dummies and other similar equipment hints that this room may have once been a training area for the guards. In the northeast part of the room, the floor around a dark, jagged hole is surrounded by black scorch marks. That'd be right here. Well, let me ping that properly. That'd be this area right here.
Alright.
Looks like some sort of training area. Perhaps there's
Training?
for guards. Perhaps there's something of worth in here.
Alright.
Worth or perhaps even plot progression, you would say.
Possibly.
No idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, I'm having a moment.
Search the area.
I would like to as well.
I would like to explore the gigantic fucking hole in the middle of the goddamn room.
Oh, sure, go for the obvious thing.
Well, I'm intrigued by the scorch marks. As you know, someone who messes with things that go boom.
Okay. For anyone investigating something, make a perception check.
Fuck
That's
nuts.
20.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Oh man,
And-
let's see if I can get one. Almost.
Wait,
I found it. Whatever it is, I found it.
Perception.
I got
Perception.
Alright. That's gonna be a non-natural 20.
And who's investigating what?
I am investigating the sinkhole with my non-natural 20.
Alright.
I'm checking the room for cool shit.
Or not sinkhole, whatever the fuck it is that exploded.
Yeah.
Maverick, as you're looking around, it appears to be just worn down training gear. You find a few broken wooden swords that appear to have been made for sparring, and some mock armor as well. Celine, as you're looking down, this hole in the ground was man-made, and with your knowledge in engineering, you're able to tell that this was actually a lift that would be able to take supplies down into the dungeon below.
But there's no lift to go.
This, and as you look up, there's the faint remains of a cord swinging from the ceiling,
Oh.
and
Well,
the remains of what appears to have been a lowering mechanism.
Does my 20 get me any knowledge as to the remaining sturdiness?
It is.
Sturdiness?
Sturdiness?
Make a knowledge
How
engineering
solid-
check.
Fuck, man. Alright. 13.
Looks pretty fucked to shit.
God damn it. Alright.
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 Those being the technical terms, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually,
This
that
is
those
technical.
are the
I'm an
technical
engineer.
terms.
That is the technical term.
Fucked to shit.
Fuck the shit is just behind. That looks maybe serviceable.
Though, as you're examining, and Beldor, you pick up on this too, just being over there, there are a bit of sparks of flame coming from the ashes around the hole as 3 burning, flaming skulls shoot up out of the ground.
Motherfuck.
Me as a player just popped a chubby.
I'd like
Flying
everyone
skull.
to roll initiative,
Flying
please.
skulls!
I
Oh,
remember
baby.
this fight.
Oh, I love this already.
Oh no.
Celine sighs
At turn.
and takes aim.
Yeah, they'll all go on the same turn.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go with this die.
Well, that's good.
Come on, I only have to change one number in my initiative. No.
woohoo!
Yeah.
Come on.
I think my dex might be higher than yours, Beldor.
Probably is.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to get to that.
Like almost guaranteed.
Alright, so,
I'm gonna identify me some flaming skulls.
make a knowledge religion check.
Fancy music. That is a 21.
They're flaming skulls. They're neutral evil, tiny undead. they basically just fly around and slam into people, lighting them ablaze, and
They are not incorporeal, right?
they are not incorporeal, no. But they are immune to fire.
No shit.
Burn them with fire!
I would
That
not
thing that's
have
on
guessed.
Fire. Let's put it on fire again.
Hey, you've heard the term fight fire with fire, right?
Yeah, but that works with forest fires, not in this situation.
This girl is on fire.
All right.
This skull is on fire!
Yeah. Okay. Mine-
Yep. Let's
Good.
go.
Well, now that I can be sure that there's nothing special I have to worry about, I am just going to disrupt undead it.
Alright. Roll a touch attack.
17 on the die.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, cool. And
Which one are you hitting? By the by.
Yeah, which one?
I am going to hit that one.
Alright. Roll damage. D6.
Just checking, it's just a d6. Okay.
Yeah, just D6.
Yeah, max damage 6.
Alright. You shoot at it with positive energy, and it disintegrates in a burst of flames.
Sweet.
I believe in you.
Yeah, no, nothing on the death. No.
Awesome.
Is Mandarin gonna do anything?
Are they close enough to the ground where you can attack them?
They are floating about 4 or 5 feet up off the ground.
Tripping. They're probably immune.
You know that they cannot be tripped.
Yep.
Maynard, get your ball. Get your ball.
Maynard's gonna charge.
Oh, Maynard's gonna charge. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, with a nat 20.
Oh,
shit.
man.
Roll to
There
confirm.
we go. There we go. Gonna be a magical night.
With a... what's his fucking bonus? 16 to confirm?
That's gonna confirm. Roll crit.
Oh, let's see, it's a D6? Yeah, it's a D6. Wait, it's only it's not a ×3 on a bite attack.
It's only
is it?
×2.
Okay, just making
You
sure.
have to take improved critical to get ×3.
Oh, I'm
Wait,
good.
no, that gives you 19. That improves your crit range.
What if your crit range is already 19 to 20?
Then it becomes like 18
Then
or
it becomes, if
17.
it's 19 to 20, then it becomes 17 to 20.
It's 11.
Okay. Maynard just tears into it, and that one explodes as well,
Oh,
or shatters.
Well,
Woot!
Celine.
all right. I'm going to, seeing as there's only one left, take aim and fire a shot
All right.
with Silva.
Okay.
It's going to be... oh, an 11.
Yeah, no, the shot goes wide and just misses it.
All right. It's fine. Reload.
All right. Skull's turn. It and goes straight for you, Celine.
Of course it does.
All right. So what's this thing's to hit?
You did shoot at it.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I forgot I said silvered. That's 13. No, 12. Sorry.
12.
Yeah.
Silvered or not? It's not the magical though.
You said mithril, which you said counts as silvered.
No. Well, yeah, it counts as silvered, but there's no enhancement bonus.
Oh yeah, there's no enhancing bonus on that.
You said there was.
No. There's the magic ammo, and then there's the mithril ammo. You didn't have the
Okay.
mithril ammo blessed
Okay.
You had
Okay.
regular
Yes.
ammo left.
Sorry then.
or enchanted.
I was thinking that the mithril was silvered, which meant it was +1.
No. It
Okay.
counts as silver, but it doesn't have a bonus. It just overcomes silver
Okay.
damage resistance.
I was wanting to use it as +1, so that's kind of what I had been using it as.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, okay.
For next
it goes after you, and yeah. All right. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Which one is this one again? Because we've had this
Regular
discussion.
AC. It's slamming against you.
My AC is 18.
Okay, then it goes after you, but you manage to swat it away with your gun as you're reloading.
I know I do.
Altair first.
Yeah, it should be Altair first. I'm surprised his initiative isn't higher than that.
I know.
I rolled a like a 3. So
No, I meant his bonus. It should be higher.
Yeah.
At least
Instead
his
of
listed bonus
0.02?
should be higher.
I just typed that in.
Okay.
So just to try to put me under above Beldor.
What's your actual initiative bonus?
+6.
Yeah,
You
he goes
should
first.
put that in instead of the 2, and that way it'll always
Yeah,
put you in the right order.
Oh, okay.
should.
Should.
Yeah.
I'll fix
Alright.
it. Or
Okay, cool.
fix it.
I guess let's see. 5. What is this a wall here?
It's a collection of. It's a partial wall, yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk up. I'm gonna try to stab it a couple times
Okay.
with my daggers in its flaming fuck face.
All right.
Fuckface, is that a class or
Yes.
a sub speciality?
Not my best. Let's see. 14 for the first one.
That is enough to hit. Roll damage.
Oh, nice.
Bad Meldor.
Damage. So 8
Ah.
points of damage.
You take your dagger,
Yes, weapon.
take the backhand of it, and just smash through the skull,
Fuck yeah.
shattering it right there.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Oh.
All right. Nice work, you guys. All right, you have the remains of 3 burning skulls
But are no longer burning.
that are no longer burning. Well, they're smoldering at this point.
Cool. I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna start like popping them, just for good measure.
All right.
I'm gonna
Popping
Skyrim
them.
that
Double
shit.
tap.
Is there anything in them?
They are 3 flaming skulls. There are bone shards, bit of ash. That's about it.
Double tap.
Bone ash is totally a thing in Skyrim.
Oh yeah, bone
Don't
meal.
test me. Alright. But knowing that our DM does not Skyrim it up with the best of them, is this a door of any sorts?
As you look over there, as you look in there are 2 grates, and upon further inspection, that appears to be
How great are they?
that appears to be the lighting area for a furnace, where
No
they
idea. Right. Well, I'm going to come back where it's sane again.
Alright. As you look down the hole. As you look down the hole, the jackets was, it's about it looks to be, with the light, I'm assuming you recast light on you had light recast on your gun and whatnot.
I kind of assumed that he was doing it like.
I'm pretty
unless
much
he's
constant,
told
like-
not to.
Yeah.
If,
Alright.
Yeah, until she tells me she doesn't want light on the gun, she gets light on the gun.
Alright, as
Yeah.
you shine the light on your gun down there, It looks to be about a 20-foot drop down the hole into what looks to be a bit of a water, a watery surface.
That's my full movement.
All right. Well,
Beljo,
It goes.
Could you do me a
It goes
favor
down
and-
10, and then it appears to open up with a watery surface at the bottom.
Beljo, do me a favor and cast light on this bullet.
Okie dokie. Pew! Light.
Then I'm going to drop the small metal ball down the hole.
All right. After a few seconds, it just poops, and the light shines, and it appears. You do see the remains of what appears to be a lift platform, or what you assume to be the lift platform.
How far down does the bullet go? Does it like keep going, or does it stop after like?
It goes
5 feet or
down
something?
20 feet, and then hits the water.
Okay, but it's not under like 20 feet of water. It's just.
Oh no, it's like maybe a few inches, because or maybe a foot, because at the bottom, as it lands, it shows the lights from under the water shows off the remains of the lift platform.
All right. Well, shall we draw straws for who goes down first, or shall we actually attempt to repair this lift?
well, I thought we might just lower a rope. That seems to be the easiest thing to do.
I would agree, but I'm worried about the structural integrity of the sides of this hole.
It's probably fine.
Well, what's around us right now? Is there anything around us that looks sturdy? Like, what's up with this fragmented wall over here?
That
Is that
appears that appears to be the remains of the lift mechanism upon further inspection.
Is there anywhere on there that we could tie where it's pretty sturdy? Like, it's not going to budge or anything?
Could Celine knowledge engineering fix the lift?
Fixing it would take a lot of resources and manpower.
Okay, MacGyver / jury rig then.
Even that.
Like field fixing.
There's no way you can fix it, considering that the rope, what little remains of the rope, is up here, and the lift is all the way down there. At the bottom of the hole.
But like, could we fix it in such a way that the up-down mechanism works, so we could like fashion a sling or something for someone to sit in and lower that down, even if we don't have the lift?
Make a knowledge engineering check.
Son of a fuck.
You're
I've been
trained
rolling
in
like
that!
shit. But the only reason that I haven't been rolling, or that I haven't gotten like 4s, is because I've been rolling okay-ish. I've been rolling like 8 and 9s all night, okay? So I'm like kind of a little bit nervous here.
Sounds like you need some skull splitter dice.
I might. Knowledge engineering, that's gonna be an 18!
Jury rig the system, no, there's too much fire damage. But you do manage to figure out a good solid way of being able to tie a rope and keep it steady and be able to lower yourselves down on that.
Alright. Well, apologies, gentlemen and or ladies. I haven't asked pronouns. But I've been unable to find a way to fix anything but anything. I can get us down there, that's about it. We'd probably need a full crew to fix this. I mean, I'll leave the rope, so at least we can crawl our way back out. That's it.
So are we going to attach a rope to one end and lower it into the hole and then ease ourselves down?
Whereabouts?
Let's knot the rope first to make it easier for when we choose to come back.
Yes, let's actually do that.
So once we produce a rope, we'll spend some time knotting it before we drop it. Secure it and then drop it.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, actually, it would not be a bad idea to knot every 2 feet or so to make easier, quicker escape. Shall we? Perhaps.
That'll make the climb check easier.
Yeah.
And since it's
Yeah.
only a 20-foot drop with 50 feet of rope, assuming any of you guys have it,
Yes.
then yeah, you have no problem.
Well, there we go.
All right.
All right. Well, who's going down first?
I'll
I
go
hate to
down
do that.
first.
Oh,
Let the
excellent.
sneaky
I
one
can
take
see.
point.
No, I'm just going to
I'll
get all
Go
of
down
you in,
second.
all right, I'm just
give
gonna
you a
copy
bit.
you guys all in a nice 4x4 square.
Actually, I'm pretty sure we have to lower Maynard down first. So what we do is instead of just dropping it down the hole, we tie one end to Maynard and then ease him down.
Oh,
With what? Like our dear little
Beldor.
shadow.
Beldor.
friend,
Beldor does the
like,
Beldor
clutch
does
to
the
it?
primary lifting. The rest of us just have to make the DC 10 to aid. We can
Yeah.
take 10 on that roll.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is fine.
I'll allow
We
it.
can do it.
Okay, so Maynard will be the first one down.
And of course, he has light cast on the armor he's wearing, so he's also our light.
I'm just going to reveal the area. Though I'll set aside a space for your guys' tokens while you guys are.
Poor Maynard.
All right, so Maynard is down there, and you guys are all here until you all climb down.
Yep.
All right, so Maynard is
Well,
down
we all
there.
climb down immediately after Maynard.
Oh well,
Yeah.
who's coming down first?
I am.
All right, so
I will follow.
okay. Let's start with Altair making a climb check, followed by Celine.
This is not gonna go well. Oh, no, maybe not too bad.
Well, it's a way easier
13.
DC now, so you should be fine.
Yes, especially
12.
Since, oh yeah, no problem. Especially since
Okay.
you knotted the rope.
Awesome.
I think it's like a DC 5.
Climb 12.
Yeah, and since you beat it by 5, you go a bit faster. So yeah, the two of you managed to make it down there relatively easily before. I mean, it's a okay. As you make your way down there, let me pull up the room description. Okay, this cavernous chamber may have once been an underground cell block, but has long since collapsed. The crumpled walls are thick with mold and stained with soot, and heaps of fallen stone and charred wooden beams line the area. Water drips and seeps along the walls, collecting in a dark, murky pool in the middle of the room. To the north, twisted remains of wooden iron lift lie in a heap in a shallow portion of the pool. To the west, a partially blocked opening seems to open up after several feet into a dark but stable tunnel. And as you make your way down and lower yourself onto the remains of the lift, it appears in fact, this should have started up. Alright. And as you make your way down, it looks to be about maybe a foot deep for the water. But as you all make your way down, there appears to be a disturbance in the water, not originating with you guys. And as you land with Maynard next to you, the disturbance grows later before 3 ectoplasmic forms shoot out of the water.
This is fine.
Excellent.
I like everyone to.
I'm not seeing the current map.
You're not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
No.
I didn't actually move you guys.
Alright.
Oh man, that's significantly better.
Yeah, I'd like everyone to roll
Indeed.
initiative now, and I'll re-add you guys to the turn order.
Alright.
Add turn.
Excellent.
Add turn.
Please, someone take a second to untie Maynard.
Add turn.
Yeah, I figured that we would have as we reached the bottom.
I cut the rope!
All right.
Yeah, sorry, it kicked me out. Hold on.
Just tell me what your initiative was, and you put it in there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still loading, but I have initiative.
All right.
I rolled well.
Look at
Well,
you.
you go first.
Hold on, let me wait until I can see things again.
All right. Well, as a
There we
basic description, there are.
No, I got it. Okay, I am going to take aim at this one
All right.
out here.
Make your deck. As I pull up their stat blocks.
Nope, that's a misfire.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah,
as you
so I'm
aim
gonna-
and begin to take your shot, you pull the trigger, and nothing happens. And you looked at it, and then a gout of smoke bursts out of the barrel.
Ruh-roh.
I'm going to spend my movement unjamming my gun.
Raggy?
Isn't it's a quick clear. It's a move action. It's a great to spend a move action.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's a standard action to fix it regularly, and then a move action to.
Okay. Well then, I guess I'm not.
Move action
just
with a
yet.
crit. Move action if you spend a crit.
Sure, I'll spend a grit. Sure, I've
Alright.
got two.
Okay. Maverick. You hear a commotion and you see that Celine has fired off something, but you don't see anything. You're muted.
There we go. Yeah, that was going to be my question. All right, I am going to start making my way down the hole. It increases the DC if I try to do it fast. Huh?
Yeah, if you try to do it fast. I believe the DC doubles if you're,
Oof.
or it either increases by 5 or doubles, but that's the same in this case.
Okay, I'm gonna try and move down it quickly
All right.
with a 11.
Yeah, that'll be enough to move down it at half speed. So you'd still need to spend a full round to get down it all the way.
Yeah, so I'll do that then.
All right. Then you spend your full move getting down on the rope.
Now that I'm down there, can I see them? Can I get a?
Oh yeah, you can see the 3 ectoplasmic forms writhing around.
Can I roll to identify now that I can see them?
You spent your full turn. You spent 2 move actions, so no.
Isn't it a free action to get your first one
It is
off?
a move action for a
Is
knowledge
it?
check. Yes.
Okay. Oh, and that's it then.
All right. Beldor, you are standing
So-
at the top of the hole, looking down at your friends.
And is the rope tied off to something, right?
It is tied off to a rock on the end you're on, and at the bottom it's tied off to Maynard. With a decent amount of slack.
And it seems solid enough on this rock. I mean, but me holding it was giving them that bonus, yeah.
It's what allowed you to lower Maynard down, no problem.
Okay, but would I be able to, as far as I'm aware, would I be able to descend the rope safely?
You would still need to make a climb check, but yes.
Okay. Then, because my climb check isn't exactly great, my climb skill, I'm going to wait until, like, a square below me is opened up, then I'll do it, then I'll start going down.
Okay.
If
so
that
you
works as
hold
a help.
You hold your turn until someone moves out of there.
Yeah. So that way there's a clear square in case if I fall, I don't fall on someone.
All right.
That's good. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Altier.
Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna throw These guys look fucking weird. So I'm gonna toss a shuriken at this guy because I have a feeling that it's not gonna work.
Okay, first question.
You're You're welcome.
First
Behind the
case-
scenes stuff that you guys will never know.
Thank
T-shirt.
God.
T-shirt.
Okay,
Yes,
Well,
t-shirt indeed.
first things first. Are you proficient in it with shuriken?
Oh, that's right. It's martial, right?
It is an exotic weapon.
Oh, shit. I don't think
Rogues
so.
not automatically get proficiency in shuriken?
Nope.
That seems like
Really?
it should be.
Monks and ninjas do, but not rogues.
That doesn't make any sense. Rogues are the primary people that they make use
I'm
of.
gonna like palm the shuriken and just like try to shot put it at
Okay,
him. Then
go ahead and make your attack roll.
Alright. Let's see. 12 plus. Shit. Where is that? 6. 18.
Okay, with the -4 for non-proficiency. That's a 14. But it still hits, so roll damage, which is 1d2.
All right.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
1d2
roll a
plus your
d4.
Yeah, 1d2 plus your strength.
Okay. Wait. That's a -1. So would it just be 1?
Oh, yeah, it'd just be automatically 1.
Fantastic.
Which one are you throwing at?
This one closest to me,
This
and I'm
one?
actually really surprised that it hit. And then I'm gonna be like, "Fuck!"
It sticks in. Doesn't appear to do anything.
All right. And I'm gonna
Think about
move
it,
through.
Silbert.
Their master.
Shurikens.
Oh, their masterwork, which would give you a +1 to hit, but still no damage.
Yeah.
It is almost as
Okay.
if piercing its hide, piercing into it, didn't do much.
Shit. I'm gonna be like, "Fuck!" And I'm gonna go hide over here like a little bitch.
All right. The
Am I able to try and stealth? No, they know where I am. Never mind. Fuck it. That was stupid.
All right.
Go ahead.
the ectoplasmic creatures' turns. They're all going to make their way, moving up. Moving up.
Of course they are.
One is going to attack Celine.
Of course they are.
And that's only going to be 16.
Which does not hit.
Nope. One is going to attack Maynard. 17.
That does not hit.
Maynard has an AC of 18.
Maynard has an AC of
Oh yeah,
21.
Because he just got the +2 natural armor bonus.
And he wears armor.
And he wears armor, yeah. All right.
His old AC was 18. His new AC is 21.
All right, and
What
a
the fuck?
third attack on Maverick, which is going to be a 15.
That misses.
All right. They all slam at the three of you, not seeming to do much in the way of damage. As they all scooch above the surface of the water.
They don't seem to be impacted by the water at all.
Nope. In fact, they're all floating above it. Celine, you're up.
Alright. Fuck. Alright, let's see. Sure. I'm just going to make an attack with my blessed bullets.
Okay, with the +1 bullets.
Yes,
All
sure.
right. Since you are in melee, it will provoke an attack. But
Sure,
that's a
I
natural
will
3 on the die, so you're fine.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
Oh
Nice.
man.
Okay. Let's do this, and then we'll go ahead and do belt. Okay, go ahead and roll to confirm,
Okay.
and then we'll do Beldor going down because I forgot to do that after Alfred's turn.
That is a... Whatever 16 plus 6 is. 22?
Yeah, that'll confirm.
Alright.
D8 plus. D8 times 4.
Oh god, that's beautiful.
Yeah, point blank. Okay, so D8 plus 1 times 4. So 4D8 plus 4.
48 plus 4. Where am
Wait,
I?
no,
D8?
enhancement bonus as well. So 48 plus 8.
Oh,
That's how I feel when I roll my spell
bad.
slip dice.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is 17 plus, what'd you say? 8?
Plus 8.
Oh god, and 25.
Yeah, no, you take your gun newly fixed. I'm assuming you reloaded before this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you reloaded and then dodging out of the way of its strike and then taking it, putting it right up against his head. Or right where or at least where its head would meet its body. Take a shot and just explodes in a gout of ectoplasm.
They're vulnerable to gunshots!
What isn't?
Alright, Beldor, it's your turn.
Okay. First off, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself because I think I'm gonna need it.
Alright.
That means I only take a -2 on my climb check.
Alright.
Ugh. I'm pretty sure I fall with a 4.
Yeah, that'll be just enough to fall below the DC. You will fall.
You
The
are
question
terrible
is,
at this.
where will you fall?
Hopefully not on an ally.
Dear god.
Do I roll a D4 or a D8? Let's go with the D4. It'll be funnier that way.
It'll
Of
be
course
funnier.
it would be.
Okay, you don't fall on anyone,
Oh, that's good.
but you do still fall and take fall damage.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Alright, so
22,
you
It's only
that's like
20
what,
feet, you're fine.
1d6?
It's only my full movement.
2d6.
2d6?
It's a d6 for every 10 feet.
I thought it was a d6
You
for
ignore
every
the first.
20.
It's after the first 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just roll 1 then. Oh, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you crack against the ground.
That's fine.
Oh shit, Beldor! Is it your back again?
You are
As I fall, I just cannonball.
You are prone on the ground, and that is the end of your turn.
Your butt armor!
But armor strikes
Wait, I
again.
guess climbing counts as movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
All right,
I
Maverick.
made a spoosh.
Man, alright. The water counts as, what's it? Difficult terrain?
Not where you're standing because you're on the remains of the platform.
Oh, fucking sweet. I 5-foot step to there.
All right.
And then I cast Magic Weapon
Okay.
and identify these motherfuckers.
Okay. Make a knowledge religion check.
Religion. I get the +9 now, so 27.
Okay, these are ectoplasmic humans. They're undead. They're not incorporeal, but they do have DR5 slashing and can phase through walls.
Oh man, I should have done that before I cast my spell. Oh well. Sorry, bros.
All right.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, that's your turn. Altir.
Excuse me.
Beldor just fell from the fucking sky.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I did.
Huh.
I mean, I'd like to think that my entire party is soaked to the bone now.
Celine is slightly soaked. Though, actually, it was only a few inches, so, like, eh.
Alright.
Still
We
hate
needed
most of
Celine to have
Sticking
more of a reason to
uncomfortable.
complain about the cold.
You're not wrong.
I made enough of.
I know.
I'm gonna move here.
Alright.
And try to take a couple stabs at this guy.
Alright.
See how well this works out.
Are you, you're using your daggers, correct?
Yeah,
Are you doing piercing or slashing damage?
it's piercing.
Okay.
Oh, that's 21 to hit on the first one.
Well, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Okay. 5 points of damage, piercing.
You stab into it, but doesn't. It kind of just, though, the body seems to just go around it. It doesn't appear to do any actual damage.
Son of a bitch. The next one's gonna be 17 to hit.
That'll also hit. Roll damage.
All right. That's max. 8 points of damage.
Okay, that does mean it does give slightly with that as you pierce across its body.
Okay.
Their turn. So that's going to be
Not
one.
gonna like me.
That's going to be. This one moves over, so one attack against the prone Beldor.
Does Maynard get an attack of opportunity?
No, because it was only a 5-foot step.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that's a thing.
Wouldn't. Beldor, what's your AC?
My AC is 19.
Yeah, even with the -4 for prone, that's not gonna hit. And one attack against you, Altir.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 21.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's barely. It's
All right, so you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams against you, and I'd like you to make a will save, please.
Oh, son of a bitch. Here we go, boys. Oh, 18.
Yeah. As it slams against you, its horrifying visage glimmers for a moment, and you begin to feel instinctively afraid of it, but you manage to pull through and shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
That was the horrifying image I almost saw.
Yes.
All those memories of staying out too late.
Oh, God.
Wow, man! I almost want to applaud you for that.
I think we should.
Alright.
Give him my card.
Celine, you're up.
Too late. One too many days. I'm gonna take a shot right over Beldor's head. That
Alright.
went so well last time. So, at least that's what people say. Mm-mm. That's what people say. Mm-mm.
She puts on a fantastic show, by the way.
Probably not.
Just so everybody knows. Totally worth it.
13.
Well, I think they're
That'll
watching.
hit.
Really?
Yeah, roll damage.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Alright.
regular
Stellar.
ammunition.
Regular?
Or what ammunition?
I mean, I was using the blessed
okay,
ammunition,
you're
but
using
okay.
a +1 bullet? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, tell me. Just make sure to tell me, please. Which shot.
Sorry, I forgot about that. 5.
Okay. It manages to. You take a shot and fire it off. It hits. I mean, it hits, but the form just sort of morphs around it to seemingly no effect. Beldor, you are prone on the ground.
I'm standing.
Okay, that will provoke an attack.
Do it. Try me.
Yeah, no. With a 5 on the die, that's not going to
That's
hit.
what I thought. One-handed power attack. That's gonna be 18.
Alright, yeah, that'll hit.
Max damage. Nice. So that's gonna be
one-handed
9,
attack.
10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah. Alright. And this is with your hammer?
Yeah.
Okay. The form definitely gives some, but the form does still loosely hold together.
But does it look like I did at least some damage?
Oh, you still did a fair amount of damage.
Oh, that's
It just
good. That's all
wasn't
I
enough
need to know.
kill.
That's fine.
Maverick.
I'm not wasting another shot. I'm just going to shoot it. I'm going to shoot the one that Beldor just hit.
All right.
That is Maverick. There we go. Oh, it's +7. It's a non-natural 20 to hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that is 8 damage.
That is enough to kill.
Nice.
As it once again splatters in a mess of ectoplasm.
And then Maynard attacks the other one.
All right.
Gives it the old bite.
Okay.
And he rolls a 1, so never mind.
Yeah, he goes wide and just like and just sticks his face directly into the ground. Getting a good solid mouthful of water.
Goofy ass wolf. Focus.
I mean, Altair.
All right. I want to take one of those there 5-foot steps
All right.
to right there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to shank this dude.
All right.
Natural 20.
Roll to confirm.
So, oh shit. Do I roll my crit dice too?
Roll to
For
confirm.
flanking? Oh yeah, shit. Come on. Come on, Papa needs a brand new bag. That's a goddamn 2.
Oh,
Fuck!
What is it total with flanking?
What do I get for
Flanking.
plus
It's a
2
+2
or
for
something?
flanking.
That's gonna be 8.
Yeah, no, does not confirm. But you do
Alright.
still get your 2d6 sneak attack.
Yeah. That's gonna be 14 points of damage.
Okay,
Nice.
you splatter it across the ground.
Oh shit!
Nice.
There we go.
nice.
Goddamn 20, then a 2. God
Happens all the time.
damn.
All right, as you all recover from this bout, it seems that the hunting very much continues down here, and down here very well might even be the source. But as you all, you'll take a moment to refresh yourself. Or take a second to get over yourselves and just
Get
recover
over
from the fight. Beldor, you crack your
Yoink.
spine.
Alright.
Beldor, you crack your spine trying to get out the kinks from that fall.
I mean, did it work?
Did what work?
Did it work? Did it like get out the kinks? Do I feel better? Because I mean, as a person, I always feel better if I crack my back.
Let's get
You're
some
dwarf
stretches.
reborn.
Slightly, but not enough to heal any constitution damage.
Oh, that's fine.
And as you take in your surroundings, you're drawn to the to the doorway in the wall into the hallway beyond. What could be there? We'll see you guys next time on Hunting of Harrowstone Carrion Crown. I've been Brian, your humble DM. Thank you all for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
I'll get better
I-
on this, whatever.
Don't
Not
forget
my
to
best.
follow and all that jazz, Twitter, Discord, all that
Oh
shit.
yeah, if you're down for what we're doing,
Yes.
make sure you like follow us on Twitter and stuff. Follow us stream so you get those cool ass emails whenever we go live.
Yeet.
And then you
Don't
can also
miss out,
interact.
folks.
Yeah, you can also interact with us on either Twitter or Discord. So you know, there's also
Our
that
Twitter-
bonus.
Our Twitter is Blackjack and Bards. If you guys were actually, it's Blackjack Bards because Twitter did not allow for the full name.
You don't have to worry
unfortunately.
about all that though, because you just click on the buttons. It'll take you exactly where you need to go.
Yep, just look down below. We've got everything all laid out, and we are looking forward to our monthly RPG Madness, which will be this Wednesday. All new, one shot, does not impact our Wednesday normal streams, but I believe we're doing something with Avengers. Is that what was on the?
Oh yeah,
menu?
I think the idea was to use the Tribality Avengers builds.
Basically,
Yeah.
Avengers inside of White Plume Mountain as the revenge run, but we're also testing out the Greyhawk initiative as well. So it'll be interesting to say the
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, so if you've wanted to see how those things work without actually subjecting your poor players to them, or if you're a player wanting to promote something to your DM,
Come
Go
here and
ahead
watch us
and,
get subjected to it instead.
Yeah.
yeah, give us a watch. We are going live at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and I believe that leaves us up to 8 p.m. Central. So,
Indeed.
if you guys are around at that time, go ahead and hit us on up. We are Blackjack and Bards D20 on Twitch.
Though you probably know that if you're watching.
Yeah, you probably know that already. Unless you're hosted somewhere, which we dearly hope that this stream is hosted
Oh yeah.
One day.
one day.
And
One
on that day, I will likely have Streamlabs set up as well. But I digress. Thank you all for joining us. Like we said, monthly RPG Madness on Wednesday, and next week, same time here on Sunday, we'll continue with the 10th episode of Carrion Crown. Thank you all for coming out and watching us. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, a goodbye.
And thanks for all the fish.
Oh,
That too.